Yo, hello. I should be live. Maybe? YouTube. There we are. Cool. Cool. Okay. First night using StreamYard. Never used StreamYard before. But I figure for something like this, like a call-in scenario, it's probably way easier to use StreamYard than to use like Discord or one of those other applications. Let me double check and make sure these are working. Please work. I set up commands. What's up, Ben? How's it going? Hoot TCG. I set up these commands with Nightbot and they should work. If they don't, then we're going to be kind of screwed. Does join work? Sometimes it takes a little bit, but I'm going to need headphones for this. Oh, there we go. Okay. They work. It just takes a little bit. Yeah, so this is a call-in show. We're just going to hang out and chat, hopefully. With anyone who wants to show up, hop in. Some ground rules for the chat. Got to have your camera on. I'm only going to be chatting with people that I'm familiar with, so people that have been around in my community for a while, or if I recognize the name or I've met you in person, I'll chat with you. There has been a history of not great things happening during call-in shows. I think at some point someone was doing a call-in show and they got mooned. Someone was doing call-in show and someone showed porn on the screen. There's been some things. So if I don't see your camera on and if you're not someone I recognize, you're not coming up on the show for a call-in. But we're gonna keep it like this for now, and then we'll see what happens. This is just the first one, so we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, if you want to join, make sure to put your username, your chat username as your username when you join. If you join, make sure to put your chat username in there because that's how I recognize you is your chat username. So Dan, don't put Dan, put Catch 'em All Collectibles. Hoot, don't put Ben, put Hoot so that I know. Obviously, cameras all recognize you, but you probably will just want that anyway. What's up, Shug Nasty? How's it going? I wish I wasn't at work. Maybe we'll do this again sometime at a different time frame. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm also at work. My room. Mess of order just came in. Wait, you're at work? It's 9 p.m., bro. I'm also at work. 9 p.m. You're at work. Come on. It's also I think the chat is also subscriber mode right now. So subscribe to the stream and you can, it should be any time period. You just have to sub. So just subscribe to the channel and you can chat in the chat. I work nights and from home. Wait, like a job? Like or like Pokemon job. I guess I never asked you if you do this full time or not, Hoodoo. Or if you a job. Oh, okay. So you're not full time. This is like, well, basically, you probably are full time. You just have like 2 full-time things. A lot of us have basically like 2 full-time things, but our full-time thing is the breadwinning side of the hobby and hanging out. So some topics that I figured we could talk about tonight are let's see, the rocket set, the recently announced evolution set. I have a recent experience with tag grading we could discuss. I got back from card party from last weekend, 2 weekends ago that we could discuss. We got a lot of stuff to go over and basically anything else that you'd want to chat about or question me on if you have questions, or we could just chat about different topics. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out. Honestly, we'll just hang out for a while, and if anyone wants to hop in, they can hop in. If you picked up any of those Victini Chinese promos, I have not. No, but they're very cool. I like the promos a lot. But no, I haven't purchased. I haven't purchased any Chinese cards up till this point. Um, so, but I do like that there are some exclusive cards coming out in China. That's kind of cool. So getting to see like different artworks and stuff is pretty awesome. And some of the alternate arts have nice. It's weird seeing a Pokemon card in a different language, but that has an English back. I don't know. There's probably all of them except for Japanese have the English back. I'm not 100% sure, but seeing the wait, well, that's not true, right? Do Thai cards have Japanese backs? I'm not sure. They might have Japanese backs. I don't know. It's weird seeing Chinese cards have English backs. It's like, wait a minute. It like screws with my head. Yeah, their promos and exclusives do look really good. I agree. And their premium boxes. Yeah. Everything that they're putting together for products for the Japanese side of things is definitely looking really, really nice. So yeah, it's good stuff. Wish I could flip my camera. Is there a way to flip my camera in StreamYard? Edit layout. Well, that's not it. That's the wrong layout. Edit layout. Boom. No, if I'm facing here, it's fine. It's just if I'm over here. I picked up the Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon boxes recently. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, what you guys should do if you haven't already, you guys might have, to be honest, but if you haven't done this yet, you should, because I'm doing a thing for the next trivia show. I have some people lined up for the next trivia show I'm very excited about. But if you haven't done this yet, you should. And that is vote in this poll. Vote in that poll. It's basically just asking what your favorite evolution is. And yeah, it's for the next trivia show. I am very excited. I'm not going to announce the people yet because we're not 100% sure yet. But we'll see. What up, Chef? How's it going? Yeah, we will. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to announce the people yet. I'm very excited. Both of them have already agreed, but I want to get it like scheduled and the timing down, and then I'll announce when it's happening. I honestly, I'm not even finished creating the show yet, so can't be doing that just yet. But hopefully, my audio is okay. I don't know why my mic keeps adjusting. Hold on, let me double check. Chef, how you doing? Seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. All right, it's fine. It's good. Sorry, I'm using StreamYard for the first time tonight, so I'm getting used to it. So tonight is a bit of a call-in show. So if you want to call in and hang out and chat about some things, there is a link. It is !join. And yeah, just make sure to put your chat username in the thing, and you can hop on and hang out. And we can chat about some stuff. PokeChef might be a little tired of talking about stuff. He's been on every show under the sun here recently. I think you did what, beer skis recently. You were on Choose Your Path recently. You're hitting the show circuit. But yeah, it's been cool to see. Cool to see. Charlotte's coming up. That's in about a month. I feel like I have enough, but I'm like way underprepared for Charlotte. Like I have so much stuff to do. I just got 100 and some card submission in from BSA. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep a lot of these for inventory for the show, or if I want to start listing these on eBay right now, Obviously, there's a month between now and when the show is, but having the most amount of inventory possible would probably be the best thing to do. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm not really in a hurry, but I don't want things to like severely drop in price. I don't think I have anything here that will severely drop in price, but you never know, right? The markets right now are super unstable. But one thing that I got kind of boned on this submission. I'll make a video about it, but so many nines, man. Like lots of Japanese modern getting PSA 9. It's like, what the hell is that shit? That does not happen, especially on cards that I pre-grade. I did look at a few of these just to see like if I could find some issues. And a couple of them like do have small things, but I don't know if it should disqualify them from a 10, but you know, I'm biased, right? We're all biased for our own submissions. But yeah, I think overall I'll do fine on this one, but it was just unfortunate when that happens, you know? I heard PSA is grading harshly on print lines now. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. I only really sub Japanese, so um print print lines aren't really that much of a thing on Japanese cards. Not really. English definitely has a lot more print lines, so I don't know. Uh my tag submission was interesting. I'm sure most of you guys probably saw that, or I don't know. It's so weird to it's so weird to see. Um I wanted to make that video because I'm trying to think of how to say this. I saw Degens' video, and Degens said that he was going to be following up, sending more cards, and because they gave him, you know, the 20 card submission thing, he did send a couple cards that had some issues that I thought was good. Like he you know he damaged a couple cards to see if they would catch them. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I saw some comments that were like, "Oh, well, they definitely, you know, had more eyes on his submission because they were made aware of his situation and they had him send the cards in and blah blah blah." I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, but after that happened, I saw, and I love the guy. Okay, I love the guy. I met him at Card Party. He's big inspiration to why I grade stuff. Okay, so I'm not shitting on him at all. But I saw Gem Mint Pokemon had put out a video. He hadn't put out a video in a long time. He put out a video of a tag return, and it felt very promotional, kind of. Um, you know, it was a lot of cards that got cross graded, kind of what I did, but he didn't really show what the grades were prior to them being graded at tag, so we didn't really get to see like the difference in grades or like if they were upgraded or downgraded or anything like that. We just kind of saw the return. If it felt very very like hashtag ad, very promotional. Um, so I wanted to send in something like completely under the radar, I guess. Like just send in some cards, see what the process is like. Overall, I would say the process was good. Getting the box back, them all like individually wrapped, almost like packs, is really kind of cool. I like how they do that. Obviously, it's a big waste of plastic, but it's kind of nice to like, I don't know. It's like opening a pack. It's opening, you know, a pack and seeing what grade your card got, which is it's a fun concept. But yeah, the experience in general, just with the actual grading portion of it, was rough. It was very rough. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Uh, not not right now impressed, but we'll see where it goes in the future. Yeah, hopefully it was at least somewhat informational. even if it's just informational a little bit for them, but informational for you guys. One comment I got that was weird. Like it's crazy to me. One thing that bothers me is when I feel like people write comments without actually watching the video. I think there's a lot of that. People just look at titles or they look at thumbnails, and if it triggers them, they have to write a comment. And for me, it just seems kind of weird. It's like, why comment if you haven't watched the video? Unless you're saying like first or just trying to be supportive in some way, right? In the comments, which I understand. Like, if you want to comment to like help in the algorithm and then you watch the video later or something like that, I get that. But if you're trying to like comment something substantive, or make like a big claim about it, but you haven't watched it, it just looks bad. It just looks bad. So I got this comment, and this is the comment. He says, I mean, understand why you did it, but the value is always going to be with the big three. No matter what new grading company comes in, I had to learn that the hard way with AGS. It's a hard sell when they aren't in PSA, CGC, or BGS holders. Great video, but I'll stick with PSA and CGC. So the thing that initially caught me was a great video, but I'll stick with PSA and CGC. That makes it sound like he took away that I was trying to like promote or advertise for this other grading company, that he should try them out or he should use them because of XYZ reason, right? That somehow my video was supposed to be influential to using tag, which it wasn't. So I just responded. I said, I'd be surprised if he came away with this having actually watched the video. I'm not promoting the grading company. It's supposed to illustrate the differences in the scale and issues that tag has. And then he said that he never said I was trying to promote them, which was just like, how? Like, you implied it. You didn't say it, but it was kind of implied with your comment. But yeah, it's just like I don't write a lot of comments on videos anyway, but typically I don't write comments unless I have actually watched the video. But as you make content, and because you know what's in your video, as you make content, you start to notice or realize when people are leaving comments but they haven't actually watched the video, because it's like, wait a minute, I didn't say anything about that in my video. What are you talking about? Or like that's completely not what was even talked about. Or they'll ask a question like, oh, where did you get that shelf? And it's like in the video I literally say I got this shelf from Sam's Club online. It was $120, and someone in the comment would be like, oh, that shelf is cool, where did you get it? It's like, what? Come on. But yeah, it's just YouTube. It's just typical YouTube comments for sure. But yeah, do I have to take? Hold on, let me take the subscriber mode thing off. Just in case people don't want to actually sub to the channel, they just want to hang out. I understand. Let me figure out how to do this. I know how to do it before I go live. How do I do it when I'm live? View here? No. What's up, Landon? What's up, Grimer? How's it going, guys? Welcome. If anyone wants to hop in today, join. Oh, it's taking a while. All right. Oh, I just realized that I can click on you guys. What's up, Landon? What's up, Grimer? That's a really cool aspect. I'm using StreamYard for the first time tonight. So yeah, I'm learning all these fun new things. Where's my banner? Haha, see? If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to hit the like button. Look at that. Let's go back to comments. Let's go to this comment. Boom. There you go. Let's go back. There we are. Perfect. I'm doing great. I'm just messing around. learning about StreamYard and chilling tonight. If you guys have anything you would like to talk about, you just let me know. I'm trying to figure out how to make this so that it's not subscriber mode anymore. I'm gonna have to do this later. When's the next Pokemon game stream? Well, I am working behind the scenes on a Nuzlocke that is recorded and going to be edited and going to be a members exclusive playthrough. I am a few gyms in already. It's been going fairly well. Only a couple of deaths so far, so I've got some stuff coming up. I think the gaming stuff, I want to incorporate more. I want to incorporate more video games into the channel. The problem is people don't watch video games on my channel. If I put a video game video up, nobody watches it. If I stream a video game, very few people watch it in comparison to just like chatting about Pokemon stuff. So, I'm not sure. Part of me is like, I still want a game, but maybe I'll just make my gaming stuff either like a different channel or I'll make it members only, or I'll do something. I don't know yet. But right now I am doing a members playthrough. It's not up yet. I'm gonna put it up when it's all over so that I don't like quit in the middle of something. But yeah. Let's see. Currently doing a Nuzlocke Soul Link with a buddy. Oh yeah, you were talking about that in Card Party or at Card Party. And oh shoot, let's see. Any thought on a collab with another tuber like a dual Nuzlocke? Well, it would have to be a PokeTuber that knows how to Nuzlocke, or it could be like a educational thing. Like I could teach them how to Nuzlocke, and we could do like a Soul Link or something like that. It would be fun, but I'm not sure. The problem with doing collabs is obviously you need to schedule around multiple people's schedules. So, if it was something that we could somehow figure out, like, okay, every Wednesday until it's done, we're going to be doing this Nuzlocke thing together, that would be cool. But I wouldn't know who to do that with. Although it would be really fun. I agree. After every gym you battle and the winner gets to force a trade. Oh, that would be rough. Currently Nuzlocking White. What's up, Peak? How's it going? If you're still going at about 45, I can probably call in. That'd be cool. We've added a rule of damaging moves only and no stat items like X speed and stuff. Yeah, I don't use the stat items like X speed or Carbos, or any of that stuff. And I mean, just because I am like horrible at the games, I basically only use attacking items anyway. I try to keep coverage, but I'm getting better at utilizing moves like Leech Seed or Confusion, stuff like that. But typically it's just attack moves for me as well. Peak, I'm happy to say I changed my logo on YouTube just for you. Peak's logo is hilarious. I like the Pikachu with the Nigel Thornberry face. That's pretty epic. So far, type coverage has wrecked us. Yeah, in my current playthrough that I'm working on, I'm doing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and I'm forcing myself to fuse. I'm forcing myself to catch 2 Pokemon in each route, and I force a fuse together. And right now, I have so many water and grass Pokemon. It's insane. Like my type coverage is not great. Like it's mostly water and grass Pokemon. I got a couple of better Pokemon last night, so I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, it's typing has been a little rough, but it's been fun to like catch 2 Pokemon at every route, force fuse together, and the fusions are definitely like strange. And last night I was finally able to hack in rare candy, so I'm very excited about that. I won't have to grind as much anymore, which is fantastic. Um, I wish they would just put that in the game as an option just to give yourself rare candies, but they don't. Ah, shoot. Why does it always go to the banner when I click? Oh, I didn't click off the banner. That's why. Got it. Got it. All right. What's up, Pokemage? How's it going? I hope the Legends game coming will have some new Mega Evolutions. That would be cool. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be down. I mean, to be honest though, like, uh, I don't know. I can't say that I'm very excited about a new Pokemon game, especially after the last one. I just can't play the last one. I don't know what it is. Like I've tried 3 or 4 times. The newest Pokemon game is so boring. I just can't play it. I don't know. It's just like the open world is kind of unnecessary. There's so much to like make me uh uninterested in the things going on. The story kind of sucks. I don't know. It just doesn't grab me at all. I just can't stick with it. Um Emerald does not have much to fight against Watson. Ooh. Yeah, I can imagine that. Um Graveler or Swampert or GG. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Did I play Legends Arceus? I did. I thought that game was okay. But again, like I am not an open world game fan at all. Like I struggle to think of an open world game that I actually think is a good game or like justifies the use of an open world. I think there are some like Grand Theft Auto 5 I think justifies their open world. Ghost of Tsushima is a great open world game. I just find most open world games like would be better games if they weren't open world. But that's not a very popular sentiment. A lot of people really like open world games. I don't. I think they're most of the time not necessary at all. Skyrim is an elite open world game. Yeah, I mean, there's at least a lot to do in Skyrim. The problem that I have with open world games is typically the story suffers in open world games because there is so much to get distracted by. So, like, I don't really know how to explain this because with open world games, like, there's so many side quests and side stories, and with me, it's hard for me to like. I'm trying to think of a game that did this. Maybe The Witcher. The Witcher 3 was weird because there was an overarching story to The Witcher 3, but you get so bogged down in side quests and having to level up to get to the different areas that by the time you actually pick up the main story again, like I basically have no freaking clue what's happening. Like there's so much side stuff that just distracts from the main story that when you actually get back to the main story, it's like, wait, what was going on here again? Because a lot of times the side missions where you need to level up to progress usually don't really, tie into the main story at all. So we need a good story in a Pokemon game. I feel like the last decent story was X and Y. I would probably argue that there's never been a good story in a Pokemon game, but not that I've played. But it's also relative, right? It's like relative to other Pokemon stories, there are probably some good Pokemon stories. Relative to the entirety of the rest of gaming, I would say that Pokemon has never had a really good story. Like just period. It just hasn't. Um but I think story takes a back seat in Pokemon games most of the time to like the gameplay, like capturing the Pokemon, training them up, taking on the gyms, yada yada. It's been fairly basic. Um, but yeah, I would say I've only played the main games. I can't speak for like side games or whatever or other games, but I would say that there probably has never been a good Pokemon story. In comparatively to the rest of like gaming. I think it's good to compare games outside of their own like tiny space, especially Nintendo games, because somehow most of the time Nintendo games only get compared to other Nintendo games. So, when Breath of the Wild came out, I was like, this is a really fun game. It's good. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a decent game. Is it the best game of all time? Fuck no. It's not even close to the best game of all time. Like what? Like it's just an open world action game with puzzles. That's all it is. Like there are so many other great open world action games with puzzles or open world exploring adventure games with puzzles that I would rather play than play Breath of the Wild a second time, because there's a lot of stuff in Breath of the Wild that I didn't like. The idea that he hasn't showed up in the queue yet. The idea that that game is like the best of all time is like, it might be the best Nintendo game of all time. It's definitely not the best game of all time comparatively to all the other games in existence. Like there's so many other games that do it better. But so when IGN made a best games of all time list and put it number 1, that was the nail in the coffin for me giving a shit about anything that IGN ever says. Pokemon could do a lot more, like having voice acting and cinematics. They could do a lot more, that's true, but they don't have to because they sell so many copies. So why would they? Why would they put more effort into something that they still sell so many copies for? Fans don't demand more of them. So why do anything else? You don't have to. You don't have to. That's basically Nintendo's MO. You just make something good the first time, and then you just iterate and 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 sequel and sequel and sequel and sequel and sequel. And that's where we are. When was the last time Nintendo made a really good game that wasn't a franchise that they created 30 years ago? Splatoon, maybe? If you want to count that as like a great game. I don't really know. Other than that, I mean, they're all franchises that started on the NES that they've just been milking for, 35 years. They make good games out of them, but they're not exactly the most innovative when it comes to video games anymore. I imagine anytime they do anything different, they will just finally make the MMO. Yeah. I wouldn't be holding my breath for anything that Pokemon makes at this point, but game-wise, yeah. I don't know, Chef, were you trying to join? Because you haven't popped up into my my queue yet. But you're more than welcome to if you want. Yeah, voice acting and cinematics would definitely work. Updating their graphics to 2019 graphics instead of 2009 graphics would be good. There's a lot of stuff that they could do. What's up, iFOMO? Welcome back. How are you? What's up, man? What's going on, dude? Explorers of Sky is a must play if you want a good Pokemon story. I've never even heard of that at all. Explorers of... Oh, there he is. Of Sky. Oh, it's a mystery dungeon game. Gotcha. Okay. All right, we're going to bring Chef in. He's here. What's up, man?
What up?
How are you?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm doing good.
It took me can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you good.
It took me a minute because I have a Mac, bro, and everything doesn't work with a Mac. So I feel like, I just got it. So like figuring out Google Chrome and everything, going into Google Chrome driving me crazy. I hate all the software.
Gotcha. There might be an echo. Let me go grab my headphones super fast. Right, entertain the chat.
What up? What up? Let's see. There you go. Oh, now I can see the chat. Join the chat.
All right.
Uh-oh. What up, FOMO? What up, man?
Oh, how are you doing tonight?
Good. I just got home from work not too long ago. A second ago.
So,
yeah.
Obviously you've been a chef for a long time now. But I imagine as a chef, it's a very fast-paced, high-stress environment. How do you, when you walk in the door at home, how does that all like?
It's my kids. So
Okay.
it's like kids, it's like nothing matters.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And then honestly, since I jumped back into the Pokemon stuff, it's that too. Like Pokemon helps me a lot because it is hard, man. It's high volume, high stress. It's hot. It's a lot of things going on. A lot of different like people, personalities. There's like it's a lot, man. It's a lot daily, and it's a lot on like your mental, especially when you're in my position where you're the last line of defense. So it is tough. And it's not easy. Majority of people do take it home with them. But I've just done it so long, I guess. So
Gotcha.
I just numb it out, man. I guess there's more important things, right? Like my kids are more
Yeah.
important, so it's easy for me to kind of leave. Well, now it is. It took me many years to like get that way, but now I'm pretty good about leaving work at work, and home is home, and everything in between, But yeah,
I watched the video actually today, so this is kind of funny, but I watched those insider videos where it's like professional X reacts to this in movies and tells you everything that's right or wrong or whatever. They like rate the scenes. So today they did one where a Michelin star former, I don't know if he was still a chef or not, but Michelin star chef rating chef movie scenes essentially, or like movie scenes of chefs. Do you watch movies and you see like stuff in kitchens and you're just like, what the hell? Like, does it drive you crazy if you see that in a film?
Yes, there's not many that are like pretty accurate. So some of it is like that's not real. That's fairy tale land, or that's not. But that's how I feel about everything on like Food Network or the Cooking Channel. It's like such a facade. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah.
Like you're taking hours. I feel like anybody can do that. Like anybody could sit there and say, "Here's one recipe, and I'm gonna show you this one recipe, and I'm gonna take 6 hours." Like,
Yeah.
It's not accurate.
Did you
Right?
did you see that picture of? I feel like Professor Oak has this past that like nobody knows about, and somehow he was like famous like a decade ago, and nobody knows. But he was like cooking on ABC or something in the morning. Like what the hell is that shit?
Maybe he's just photoshopping him like
Yeah,
everywhere,
maybe.
like different jobs in like countries and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. It's insane.
It is. I want to get with him so bad because I would love to get in the kitchen with him, and it would be cool to like somebody would like if film it. Oh,
a chef versus Oak, like Food Network battle.
I love that, man. I would love to get in that kitchen. I feel like chefs when you get around chefs, as far as my experience, it's like we're always trying to like learn stuff from each other, like little things, or like what's your one of the best things you make, or everybody's got their hits, whether you're chef or just at home or whatever doing life, everybody's got their hits, right? So we like when chefs get around each other, it's always like, what are you doing? What do you got? Or it's like horror stories that like are about your team and stuff. That's fun. Yeah. Retro asked if the bear is real. The bear is pretty real, man. The bear is really accurate. I always say the bear, that the chef movie, and the movie Burnt. Those are pretty accurate. Just in all three of them, really, in very different aspects of kitchen life, or like chefs. There's always different types of chefs, but those are very accurate in their own ways. I love it.
Yeah. I've always heard that The Bear is a great show. I've never watched it though.
What?
Yeah, I need to get on that.
The Bear.
I have seen the chef movie, and I also have seen his show that he does with the. Yeah, I like the show as well. Yeah, he's a cool guy. because he's just like a guy that wants to kind of learn how to cook. Like he
Yeah.
knows how to cook, but he's also like super absorbent, and he just, John Favreau, he just wants to like learn from,
I love that
super
guy.
famous chefs and stuff how to make good stuff. Grimer has a question for you. What Pokemon would make the best chef?
Would make the best chef?
Is there like a cooking Pokemon?
I wish there was. If I had answered, I guess I would say Snorlax, only because the amount of food he eats. He could probably throw down. Usually those big boys know how to throw down some good meals.
Yeah, exactly. Son of a Merc says waiting is more real. Have you seen that movie? I've seen that movie like 30 times.
Yeah, waiting is like another extreme of like those type of kitchens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, back when Ryan Reynolds was doing raunchy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a funny one.
It is hilarious.
Let's see. Grimer's making sourdough right now.
Oh, sourdough.
That's like, my grandpa's super into that. He has like his living starter that he has to feed all the time and like keeping it alive and stuff. I'm like, all right, dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
That thing gets gnarly too, right?
Yeah. Like makes good bread.
Yeah.
So there was a release recently, or they announced recently, that they're making a new Evolution specialty set for December.
Oh, I saw that. I voted on the poll thing too.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I should probably put that in chat again. Guys, vote in this. It just asks what your favorite evolution is. It's for the new trivia night. What do you think? They've been leaning hard on these evolutions. We had Evolving Skies, which is basically an evolution set. We had Nagaba evolutions just recently, all of them, and then now we have a full evolution specialty set coming out. It's like, man, everyone loves the evolutions, but
it's hard not to, I like them too.
Yeah. Can you even saturate for those?
What's
Pokemon,
that?
or are those Pokemon just so popular you can't oversaturate the market with them? Or do you think like people get sick of them after a while?
I don't think people do get sick of them.
Yeah.
I think, and like my daughter loves the evolutions, and she's got like in her room all put up. She loves it. Any card of an evolution, she's like, I gotta have it, and she'll like hang it up or put it in a binder or something like that. I don't know. I don't think people get tired of them. I think out of the like they showed them terrestrialized, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
But out of all the Pokemon that I've seen that way, these actually they look good with the evolutions. Like,
well, the problem is the image that they gave us didn't have the hats.
No, yeah, that's true.
But they were cut off at the top, so
they look good from what I saw.
If they keep hiding the hats pretty well, I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm a little not into the hats, but
no,
it is what it is.
The hats, dude. The hats are the worst.
Damn, thank you guys for voting. That's awesome. I appreciate that. That helps a lot.
Sorry, I'm like dealing with I got my PSA thing back today. My shipment, my submission.
Oh. Yeah, I got a submission back today too. Or
crack it open, man.
Well, I can't show you now.
Oh, all right.
I can give you like a sneak peek. There was a lot of 9s, unfortunately, for modern Japanese stuff, which usually doesn't happen.
Dude, they're not all guarantees right now.
Oh, were you saying
like as little as I've done it? I'm like, they're a little different right now.
Were you saying you got the Bubble Mew in a 9?
Yeah, dude. Actually, that's in this one right here.
I think I got a couple 9s of that too. Hold on. Where is it?
Open this thing. Where's the chef knife when you need it?
Imagine a chef knife. Yeah. You should make videos and just wear like the chef outfit and open packages with a chef knife. And
yeah, I thought about trying to get a chef coat made, like a Pokemon chef coat.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I'm all about the chef coat. I love those things. They're cozy.
Yeah, I got friggin' two 9s.
Are they 9s?
Yeah.
Is it print line?
I don't know.
Mine's the print line, but I remember talking in Discord saying, print line, no, should I send it, whatever? And everybody was like 50-50 on it. So I was like, what the heck? And I figured I'd roll the dice.
Yeah. Yeah, my grader was annoyed or something that day. I must have been. Pete says I can't turn on YouTube without seeing Chef on a channel. Chef's been making the rounds, man.
I know. I like doing it. I wish I had my own channel, but here's the thing: if I did my own, I don't feel like I have anything to offer that you guys don't offer better. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you guys are very much up here. I'm very much down here.
It's the different perspective. This is something that I struggle with too, and I actually did recently. So Luke and I were both at Card Party, and we both shot content while we were there. And Luke's video came out, and it was so freaking good. Like, if you guys haven't seen the Card Party recap from Legend of Luke, it is so amazing. And when that came out and I watched it, I was like, I'm not going to spend all this time editing my video together when it's going to be 10 times worse than Luke's video. Like, that's just ridiculous. I'm just going to tell people to watch Luke's video. And then I did a stream going over the event. But like, what I think that it's important to know is we all come at it from different perspectives. So even if you're making a video of like a PSA return, you're going to look at those cards very differently than I would look at those cards, or than Dan would look at those cards. So
that's true.
It's all from a different perspective.
I didn't think about it like that. I'm always like, I don't feel like I can offer anything else or do it better as far as what everybody's talking about or the stuff that I'm watching or want to get involved in, you know?
Yeah.
I thought about documenting like the journey, like my little journey that I'm trying to do, you know? I thought about doing that, but I didn't. I haven't. And I keep just focusing on like the business part and moving forward and like trying to get to the streaming and stuff. But I'm holding myself back on the streaming. I don't know. Like, I just need to start it. But my biggest dilemma is the platform, man. My biggest dilemma is the platform. I want to be on eBay Live so bad, but they're just not letting you, you know?
It's not open yet.
Yeah. So it's pretty much like it's Whatnot or Drip, but Whatnot is definitely, you know, the bigger one. But, you know, we know the Whatnot and everything. But I don't know. There is a few good eggs on there that I've seen, but there's a lot. Like when I went on there and looked, I think I texted Walrus. I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I was like, it's kind of rough. But when you do find like there's a handful, there's like a few. There's like vintage. I don't want to say his name wrong, but it's like Vintage Pokey Shop, and he has like an oddish. That kid is awesome. Like that dude is he's pretty knowledgeable, and he seems like legit, no scams, no funny business. But the last like night or two, he's been auctioning and running the vending series sheets, and I haven't seen anybody get like a case or a box of those, or like the whole like a stack, and going through and auction. He'll auction like the sheet, and he'll like open it for you, or he'll do like a card, but when you auction the one card, he does it all from the same sheet. So it'll be 4 different people going in. But it's just really fun, and it's cool to see. Dude, this guy's ripping vending series like left and right. There's like 60 of them, you know? That's awesome. And then there's another group, a couple nerds that are really nice on there. They're super sweet. They're in the eBay Lives a lot. That's how I know them.
Nice.
But I don't know. That's like my biggest dilemma is that, bro. Like I just can't. I don't know. You know, it's tough.
Yeah. Son of America asks, Java, what's your biggest submission ever? I think it might be this one. 100 and I don't know. I don't think I've ever hit 200 cards. I think it was like probably 100 and this one was 108. That might be my biggest one.
I don't have it. I don't have it. That's that big.
I like to split them. I like to usually send like all my modern in one, all my mid-era in one, because like I don't know. I'm kind of weird where it's like if a grader sees a Japanese modern card and then the next one's a mid-era card that has a few scratches on the back, I feel like they're more like, I just saw a clean card and this one definitely isn't as clean as that one, so I'm going to give that one a 9. But I could be totally wrong on that. But that's just how I think of it a little bit.
Ivy was talking about that on Wonder the other night. She was saying she'll like throw in some 9s on purpose on her sub just to kind of, you know, like feed the algorithm, you know?
Yeah. If I have a sub that I need to throw some like more vintagey cards in, I will send them first. I want them graded first, and then I want the modern graded after. I don't want the vintage graded after the modern.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of it helps. I also throw $100 bill in there too, you know. So
No, there you go.
no, I'm just kidding.
What do you think about like drip and whatnot and all that? What do you think? I
Oh,
would value your opinion on it. Like that's my dilemma, right? So how do you feel about it? Oh, look, see, peek at you too.
Yeah.
Stash chew. You're peak stash chew now.
I honestly, I've never been on drip. The only time I ever heard about drip was I think I got a coupon in like a PSA return at one point that was like, you have $10 or $100 on drip or something. I have no clue. I assume it's a service like Whatnot where you just sell your cards live auction style.
Yeah.
I tried Whatnot. I mean, I haven't been on it since they made the changes of like the no gambling and stuff like that. So I don't know what the landscape is like now, but I don't know. It has its bad apples. It has its good apples.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think I would do well on those platforms because I don't do any of that stuff. I wouldn't want to do any of that stuff. I would just put stuff up to sell it. Or
that's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm not gonna run the givvies and games and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I just want like
yeah. But then there's a part of me that's like, well, if I'm not doing that, then am I not offering something that's being offered by a whole bunch of other people on the platform that people actually like on this platform? And so they'll be less interested at coming to my, like how normalized is it on the platform? And if I'm not offering it, am I just like missing something then? I'm not really sure.
I rarely see any of them not do it. So I'd be like the only clown on there not doing it. but I don't like all that stuff, man. I don't like all the games. Like I like just legit honesty. Here it is,
If I was a buyer, I would want to do that. I wouldn't want to go to the place that has like the fish or the races or any of that. So I don't care about any of that stuff. That would turn me off. Like I would want to go to like your spot, but I don't know if the people left on Whatnot, because now there's eBay Live and there's all these other places. If the people left on Whatnot are just used to that like game mentality of things.
I also feel like when eBay Live opens up, it's just gonna be the same thing, like good eggs and bad eggs, right? So I'm like,
yeah. Grimer says couple nerds are great.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Chef's on camera a lot without a channel. Man's hacking the system.
Walrus!
What's up, Walrus? Let's see. Take it from me, who won't learn. I've sent Japanese old back with brand new Japanese SIRs. Yeah, I would. I would not do that. The old back would be in front of the SIRs if I was to do that. That's for sure. Walrus is speaking absolute blasphemy. Skip Charlotte and do Gen Con. I'll show you the world. No. Who would do Gen Con over Charlotte? Seriously? Losers. That's the same people who did Orlando instead of Card Party. Yeah. Okay, guys.
How was you? I watched like some of it. Your the content and everybody's content on all that stuff. But you did have a good time out there.
Oh yeah, it was great. I was trying so hard on the way back. Like, what bad thing can I say about it? Like, what was there a bad experience? Because it's gonna come off like I'm just shilling the entire event. And like, I didn't have a bad experience. The line to get in was a little long.
That's awesome.
That's like it. The hotel food is expensive, but that's not his fault. Like,
right.
Otherwise, I did, everything was good. I thought everything was super solid.
Did you do some like good networking and stuff? Meet people?
Yeah, I met some people. Networking, I don't really know. I mean, probably not.
Yeah.
I had a big sale at the show. That was awesome. But yeah, it was fun. I got to hang out with everyone who was vending for a while on Sunday and help Jake with his booth and just kind of hang out in the section. So that was great. Let's see. We had some more. Waller's trying to skip all the cons I'm going to. I know, Grimer. I'm sorry. Walrus does what he does. Let's see. Java and Chef, what do you think about the PSA graded notes announcement? How do you think that would have affected your PSA issue, assuming they were giving notes? Sorry, we hurt your cards. I don't really know. To me, After having just gotten the tag submission back, where it's like a full on crazy, like here are these crazy scans, and there's a slider to show you the different like details and everything. It's like it's cool to see, but I didn't have an experience where I felt like it was very accurate. And then to me, it just seems like more stuff that I can argue about. Like, oh, you see a scratch there? Well, it's not showing on your system, and I don't see a scratch there, and I'm gonna call PSA to tell them that they're wrong, like so I don't really know. I don't think it's really gonna matter all that much.
I don't think it's gonna matter either. I like to know like why something got a 9. I actually have one in here that's an 8 that I don't know why it 8. I'm about to look at it in a second, but I would like to know a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm just
Nah.
whatever. The scans and stuff tags guys kind of cool, but what does it matter if it's not accurate, right?
And I think the notes are only the $129 submission and higher or something. So it's like I don't sub cards that are that expensive anyway. So I mean, we'll see. It's always good to have more transparency, but hopefully the notes are actually right. And they're like well written and detailed, and you can actually see the damage that they're explaining, and they're not just making shit up or copying and pasting like graders notes. We'll see how it works. I don't know. It could be a really good thing, but
isn't it on cards 120 and up, or like the submissions or something like that?
Yeah, it's an expensive tier.
Yeah, so whatever.
But only express and up plans. Only express and above, but plans to roll it out to all levels.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can't imagine they spend so little time on every card that I can't imagine them giving like super detailed notes for every card graded through the system. Like that's a lot of cards. We're talking millions and millions a month, like
I can't.
How are you going to get detailed notes for? We'll see though. I don't know.
Here's this freaking Snorlax, bro. I don't know how in the world.
Which one? Which is it?
It's this.
Oh, it's the CHR.
But like
character rare,
dude.
Got an 8.
An 8. Like
probably a little ding or something somewhere.
I have to find it. I have to look at it. But at least insult me with the 9 to make my feelings a little bit better. But I actually, so this card, it was this Charizard and this Snorlax. A little girl came to the restaurant, and like it's not every now and then I have kids who know like Pokemon stuff, so they'll bring binders and things like that, or they'll like just talk Pokemon with me.
Yeah.
But this little girl brought like some packs, and I hit both of these out of the packs. So I was trying to grade it, and then she's a Charmander fan, so I've been like hoarding Charmander cards and shiny everything, so I can hook this little girl up whenever she comes back.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Pete says you got too many 10s this time, so we had to throw a 9 in your most expensive card.
Yeah, right.
I feel like every time I submit like 4 or 5 of one card, it's always 4 10s and a 9, and it's like, wait, why did that one get a 9? Well, it's because it's the 5th time that they looked at the card and they decided that they needed to give it a 9, probably.
Hey, that's kind of interesting. I wonder. So, like when I get health inspections, I had a health inspector. I got 100 one time, and then the same health inspector came back, and she gave me a 99 for it was like I had the stickers on avocados. And that's like a violation. And that was like a new thing. So I was like, you mean to tell me the Chipotle down the street is taking all the stickers off of their avocados?
Yeah, don't they come with the stickers on them from like the processing facility, I would assume?
Yeah. So anyway, she gave me the 99, and I was just like, what? And she's like, well, last time I got in trouble, we get in trouble for giving out the hundreds because we're supposed to find something. So I wonder if that's the same scenario with like grading, maybe it's like, hey, they're not all perfect. I don't know. I'm throwing like conspiracy out there. I don't know.
Old father, what's going on?
It only takes what?
It does. Are you gonna keep that nice pristine card party Charizard? Because that's a nice looking card, man.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's good stuff. Called my health inspector a loser and he shut me down, chef.
I bet, bro. They get if you don't hit it off with them, they get sassy. They get sassy fast. They do.
It's so fun. Do you communicate with other restaurants of like when the like when reviewers or like inspectors are like in the area? Yeah, we used to do that
yesterday.
Yeah, I worked in the dairy department at Target for a long time, and they used to do that where we would get a call and be like, the OSHA guy is in the area and you need to clean everything up and make sure everything looks good. And then he wouldn't even show up that day. He'd show up like 2 days later.
Yeah. It's funny. So like everybody thinks like competing competitor restaurants, and then even other steakhouses like mine, like, dude, I talk to all the chefs. Like we're all cool with each other. It's not like a thing like that.
Yeah.
So it's like we'll give each other, yo, we got the inspector hitting us right now, you know, and you kind of send out the blast, hey, heads up, and then everybody's like, all right, and starts focusing. But we're pretty like I hate I don't like the dog and pony show. I don't like when the health inspector comes and then like, oh, we're all cleaning up now. It like drives me crazy to work that way. So I'm always like, let's just do it right every day, and it's easier.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah,
it's like I don't know if that's a stress or anxiety thing. I don't know, but that's how I work. I'm like, hey, it's easier to just do it right every day than to try to scramble like in 10 minutes before she comes back there. He comes back there.
That's what always bugged me about the managers at Target is like, well, if we just did everything right, we wouldn't have to scramble every time that there was a freaking, OSHA inspector in the area. It's like, Bierski's here with his brand new logo. Look at that, looking nice.
I love his like idea for it. I
love the little pinkies out.
Yeah,
little slogan. Yeah, that's good.
Brother Bierski. I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. Health inspectors will make your life a living hell. They're like graders except worse.
Yeah, they are, dude. So another location, I won't say where, but location within my company outside of the state got wrecked. And it was like a new health inspector and they pissed him off. So he just started going in, and I feel so bad for them right now.
Oh, man.
I do. It's like, because they can be like, oh yeah, all right, and then they could just start nitpicking because everything's like there's so much gray area in the whole thing. So it's like they could just lean like against you, and you're just like, all right, I see what's happening.
Grimer asks if health inspectors consider water a chemical.
Sandy water.
I like the callback. Dan will love that one.
I love Dan.
Everyone's digging the new Bierski logo.
Bro, I love it.
I like that it's going to evolve, that he has an idea of like making it different Pokemon, like becoming a keg basically through the process of, it's freaking awesome. Or becoming a beer, like a beer mug, right? And it like it goes from the hop to the keg to the beer mug or something like that. It's a good idea.
I like the stash he's got on it too.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Super good.
Yeah. He got it up pretty quick too. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna finally do this," and it was like, "Bing!" I was like, "Wow."
Yeah. So what are you gonna do with that return? Is that all for sale, or are you holding on to any of it?
No, all of it's for sale. The only thing I would have held on to is that Snorlax, and it's the only thing that pretty much didn't 10. So like, of course, right? But I guess it was on. I'm glad it's on one that I wasn't gonna sell, anyways.
Yeah.
But 31 cards, 29 of them 10'd. The 3 didn't, but the other 2, I didn't think it was the Bubble Mew. So I kind of like knew. And then the other one was like slightly off center, top to bottom. So I was like, I just threw it in there just to throw it in there because it was a Pikachu.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, but I threw it in there just because. But I want to do something. I want to do something with these. So I have these rainbow Charizards, but I think they're perfect. Like perfect. I want to like crack and black label it. Huh?
Are they 10s?
Yeah, they're 10s, but they're like really, really clean. So I want to shoot my shot at a black label, and I got 2 chances to do it. But the black label rainbow Charizard is over $2,000, I think. I've never submitted anything, but like these are like 130, 150 to $2,000, and I got 2 chances.
Black label's pretty tough, man. That's pretty.
The make me nervous.
English.
Don't make me
Definitely
nervous.
on English. I'm just saying.
Oh man, you're gonna make me nervous. I'm thinking about that all the time.
I have seen this on other YouTube channels. Peak asks if Beerski is evolving the logo based on YouTube subs. I have seen that. I think someone I saw started as like Charmander and then Charmeleon and then became like Charizard at like 1 million subs or something like that. So it was like I think they did like
Cool.
1 to like 100,000 and then to 1 million, and they evolved each time, which is kind of crazy because that's a lot of subs.
That is a lot, but that's a cool idea to grow.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. I kind of like
a little goal you can get your community, to work toward. Like, oh, let's become a Charmander, a Charmeleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone's down to join. If I recognize your name, make sure to use your username in your little request thing to hop on stream, because we don't need any mishaps happening in this call-in show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a gnarly print.
Let's see. Peak that you says good luck with the process with Beckett.
So I just read Rolvis just got. He said Chef's not ready for the Beckett paints. Now I'm scared. Now I'm like uneasy about it. I thought I'm like
have fun writing out your submission by hand, mailing it to them. Hearing back a week later whether or not you can send it, and then no, you don't
really
actually.
It's all that.
No.
Oh, I was like, oh man.
It does feel very archaic. They did update it recently though, so I don't know if it's as bad as it was.
That's funny.
If the Charizards was staying your PC anyway, no reason to roll a black label gamble.
No, the Charizards aren't going to be PC. No way. I'm not a Charizard guy.
They're selling.
Yeah, I'm moving Charizard. I'm trying to buy and sell Charizards.
I got some Japanese versions of that card in this sub. I got an 8. I think I got an 8 one of those in Japanese on the Charizard. How does I don't know how that happens. Yeah. I gotta look.
I don't know what's happening.
Once you mail it, just forget you sent it to them. Exactly.
How long does it take?
Walrus just said they're down to less than 30 days, so that's not too horrible.
Oh, that's not bad. This sub that I just got back took forever, bro. I got it today in the mail, and I sent it. It was May 17th.
May 17th. Oh yeah, that's like
a little over a month, 6 weeks.
I think that's exactly. I sent mine May 16th and got it back yesterday. So, yeah, pretty much same time period.
Did Beerski get his back? Beerski, you get yours back? Because he sent his a little bit like a few days before mine, and I got mine back faster than his, I believe.
Yeah, PSA is weird.
It is.
And I think it probably depends on which, because they're sending it to a different place occasionally and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I jump in, it might be my real name, not my Pole Father name. I think you choose your name, right? When you hop in?
No, Pole Father, it did the same thing for me. That's what took me so long, because I was like, I'm going to be put on blast. And then I was like, F it. I'm going to do it anyway. But when I joined in, it let me change it to Pokechef, unless I'm dusted and my name's showing up right now.
No, I mean, for me, it says Pokechef down on the left, but your name's not on the screen right now.
Yeah. You should be straight, Pole Father. They was doing the same thing with me. I was scared. I was super scared.
I got to meet Pole Father in Garden Party.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was kind of funny. We just constantly kept like running into each other, like checking in, like, oh, how's your event going? Great. Okay. Awesome. Cool.
I love that guy.
Yep. Yeah, he's awesome.
There we go. I got my first sequential in this one. Nothing crazy though, just the Fue Coco line, but that's cool.
Yeah. The shinies, nice.
Yeah, the shinies, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like the shinies. I like the little gold stars that they put in the background of the shinies in this set.
I want to get the shiny Pikachu and Snorlax for the PC.
Oh, yeah. The Snorlax isn't, well, I don't know if it is in English, but the Snorlax isn't too expensive. The Pikachu kind of, I feel like still kind of is, but. So are you going to try vending in Charlotte, Chef?
I was thinking about it, but I don't know. Like, honestly, I've been debating like streaming, trying to vend, or just listing all these cards. That's kind of what I was gonna do tonight, like trying to maybe figure out what I'm gonna do. But I don't know. I want to do one or the other. I want to like move them at Collecticon or move them on streaming. I just want to get involved. I'm tired of kind of listening on eBay. Like I do want to continue to listen to everything on eBay, but I want to like start dipping my toes in the water. So I'm just kind of chilling, just kind of deciding. I don't know. Maybe if I can get a table from somebody shares space, maybe I'll try to crouch in on their table, on their space. But I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna be there anyway, right?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for sure.
Cool. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff happening that weekend, I feel like.
Yeah, bro. Like that fun. Charlotte, I think Charlotte and Jersey are crazy. And then like it's just Charlotte, Jersey, and Chicago, the ones I hear the most. But I think Chicago will be wild. I don't know. Jersey, I'm just so ecstatic for. I can't wait to be around Beersky and everybody. I can't wait for that. And then Charlotte, I think Jersey will be a lot of fun. I think Charlotte will be like a mix of money and fun. And then I don't know really what to expect out of Chicago. But when I went and hung out with Walrus and Nick over there, I loved it out there in Chicago. I had a blast. I mean, I was only out there for the day, and it was like a heck of a day, anniversary stream. So, but I don't know. I had a blast. I really liked it out there, and I never like anything outside of like South Florida, because we're spoiled. Like everything's fun down there. Nothing closes, and it's like just fun. And then you go somewhere else, and you're like, Yeah. But Chicago is awesome.
Yeah, Chicago's cool. I lived around there for a little while. It's a cool spot. Let's see. Chef, do you wait for your sub to come back before listing cards? I always list as soon as images are ready, so I don't have to wait.
I get nervous about that. So I'll like today when I was at work and I have free time, I was like downloading the pictures because I was thinking about listing a few. Really like the Charizards. I was just gonna list the 2 Charizards, maybe, just kicking that back around. But I usually wait for it to be on the way back, like starting the mail. But I'll have all the pictures and everything ready. And if my son wants that, my son lists a lot of my cards. Right now, he's listing like everything. My last 2 listings on eBay was all my son, and he likes doing it, and I'll pay him to do it. So I don't know.
Grimer says if you're down, he might be able to toss you a second table or a table, his second table.
Ooh, I appreciate that. I want to see. I don't know. Like I said, I just want to get involved, man. You guys are very much up here, and I'm playing catch up. So I'm trying to. I love everything that I'm doing, and I love the hobby. I love everybody's advice and stuff like that. So I don't know. I do want to get involved. I'm tired of sitting on the bench. You put me in the game.
Well, the best way to do it is to do it surrounded by everyone else.
That's true. That's very true.
Peek asks who's going to Rusty's. I don't know if anyone in here got an invite to Rusty's.
Yeah.
But I know people are going. I mean, they do that every year. So
I still haven't met Rusty either.
I met him at the Charlotte show last year, just briefly.
Yeah.
He bought something at the table. He's really nice. I think he bought something from all of us just to support us at the show.
That's nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Walrus probably going to skip Chicago too. Probably.
That'd be funny. That'd be crazy.
Retro's not going to go to Charlotte.
I'm not going.
Retro's not going to Charlotte at all until he gets the Rusty invite. Holding that hostage. Yeah. Yeah.
Walrus is funny. All right.
Java firing shots. We're not even invited to Rusty's. Well, I don't think. I mean, maybe you were, Walrus. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I would assume it's a similar lineup to the last 2 years,
Yeah.
Kind of the bigger dogs, but I could be wrong. But yeah, maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll be big enough. I think about those things like featured creator at card party. Maybe someday. You
I
know,
think you fit
invitation
in
to
with
Rusty's.
card
Maybe
party.
someday.
I was glad you went to car party because I feel like you're in that group. I feel like you're in that YouTube space. Like these guys, yeah, these guys are like the razzle dazzle and all that, like Poker Rev. Like that's the very extreme. But I do think you're very much in that category as well.
They didn't really feature anyone that was like, oh, we do have some people. Hold on. Shoot. Let's get them in. We got Beerski.
Yeah.
Beerski.
What's up, boys?
All right. Let me bring in Pole Father too. What's up, Pole Father?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going
How's it
on?
going?
Am I in? I'm in.
You're in.
Yes, sir.
I'm in. Thanks, Coach, for putting me in. Give me a chance.
My dude's pulling CGC Pristine 10 Charizards over here.
Charizard,
What
dude.
is up?
Yeah.
It only takes one.
That only takes one. Cheers.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
I got no beer.
That's
I got
okay.
no bag though. I don't have my brown
No
bag.
bag.
Rare appearance.
I feel like I
And,
should get something to drink.
Shout out to Nick. This is mango, Nick. I don't care. It's mango.
Rhymer collects
Mango.
tubing on the Delaware with homies. That's it, boy.
All
I
right,
can't
man.
wait for that.
So, are you guys going to Collecticon, North Carolina?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make it up to Charlotte. Oh, it's possible.
I'll be there
That'd be awesome.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Beerski, are we in the same section?
I'm not vending. I'm
Oh.
gonna walk by and have myself an awesome time.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not vending in Jersey either. I'm just going around the source.
Just
Well,
chilling.
I would say 100%. I don't know about Collecticon. I feel like Collecticon might be more fun to vend because there's less to do like around. But Card Party, I would definitely not vend Card Party. Card Party is like you just enjoy everything that's happening there, and you don't put yourself behind a table for 3 days. Like, yeah.
Yeah, Card Party was it's different. It was a Java, how do you explain Card Party?
I mean, it's more like family collector, like just there to have a good time sort of thing. Not really like it just was, it felt less serious. Like
it's less wheeling deals.
Like we all have to go and
you
make
know?
money, and we all have to go and, it was just like we're all just hanging out together and everyone's just having a good time. There's so much stuff around to do, and like people are just enjoying the hobby.
Yeah.
And different things around it, I feel like.
Next year it's in my hometown, Tampa, Florida.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna try and figure out a way to kind of host everyone for like a night or two at one of my relatives' properties.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right on, man.
We'll see.
That's pretty cool.
But
But
go to Tampa and you're not from the area, go to Ybor City. That's a good time. Yeah.
our
I spent my
city,
21st birthday, I spent in Ybor City, and it was wild, dude.
Cigar City. Yeah,
man.
yeah. Ybor City's a
was-
good time. I haven't been down there in
great.
a while, but it's
Yeah,
it's
dude.
kinda like- it's random. It's gonna sound funny, but like there's chickens running around. There's just chickens, like you're really in like the city and then like nice suburbs. Also, you were saying there's just like chickens running around. We're like, what the hell? Like, what is
Yeah, it's like strip clubs and bars. It's a wild spot.
yeah, that's Tampa. Yeah,
That's Florida.
they're like, you're from Tampa. I'm like, yeah, they're like, I'm gonna go check out the strip clubs. I'm like, well, like, yeah, like,
Go see some feet.
It's been a long time. I think that was one of the last times was there. But 21, what do you do?
yeah. It has a lot of other great stuff. I gotta say, it's not just the adult entertainment, but food's good, food's great, nightlife's great, city's beautiful, but yeah. Actually,
So-
Java, how
yeah.
about those tag grades, bro?
They were something. They were something. It was fun to see because I knew that Greeny was working on his video, and I wasn't sure when it was coming out. So I knew mine was coming out Monday. I messaged him and I was like, hey, when's your video coming out? Because I wasn't sure if they were going to drop on the same day, which would have been kind of wild. But yeah, at Monday and then Wednesday, and I saw his grades and was like, those look way more accurate than my grades were. Like all all of the different things that they found on the cards. Like, here's a little print line, here's a little ding. I'm like, damn, that would have been cool to see on my like sheets at the end.
I definitely feel like they knew it was his, I mean, they obviously knew it was his sub.
Yeah.
Like, his name was over it. So, and it had that card in it. I don't know. It's just wild to see like the disparity between what you sent in and what he sent in and how they were graded and how they missed the same exact thing. Like,
yeah.
Is there like a pristine tag 10, or is it just kind of like that's it?
I think
if you can get a perfect card, it's 1,000 points on their 1,000-point scale. I think it's like something crazy that they have, or maybe it's the top. They have something different though.
You can't.
I'm gonna
look at this lineup. Leading off, Java.
What's up, Dan? How's it going? Welcome. We were just talking about you. I feel like, what were we talking about with Dan again? Oh, we were talking about whether or not a health inspector would consider water a chemical or not. That's what
they have. They have a pristine.
They have a pristine.
Yeah, so it's a grade 10, but it's on 990 to 1,000 scale.
Does the slab look different?
I would hope so.
Take a look.
990 to 1,000.
So like on like they're
only missing 10 points.
Yep, tag 10 pristine.
So there is a pristine grade.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
That I can't see.
I don't see anything. I tried Googling it.
But... on Dan Wars. Dude, the tag thing is crazy. And I don't know if you've seen like in Discord, because I'm a fan. Like I like tag, but everything that's happened, I've been like, I root for them. And that's a very unpopular opinion right now.
I'd stop rooting for them.
I know. But like right now, it's like how, like I want to be on their side, right? So this is like from that perspective of like the opposite side of the argument. But it's like, dude, like what is happening? What are you guys doing? You know, but I do feel like they should like halt all grading until they sort out the AI, until it's like trustworthy, accurate, acceptable, you know, all those things. And I feel like until it's not, I don't think that they should grade any cards. And then I just don't. I root for them hard because I like the concept. I like the slabs, but what they're doing right now, they're kind of like I said, they're shit in the bed right now. Like your first initial like, what am I looking for? Your first impression is everything, you know. And I feel like they're messing up that first impression, so they're gonna have to work twice as hard and twice as long to kind of gain that steam back. And I just like you know, I don't know.
I think
whatever.
Hey, was the sales price of that Illustrated Pikachu posted for the tag 10 one?
Sure.
They sold that? That was sold?
I believe so.
Oh,
I don't know what the price was, but I believe it was sold. Now I don't know if there's a number. I'm starting to wonder, like, who's to say it wasn't just a PSA 8 that got cracked open? Hey, it's a tag 10, and there's like some markup on it.
Could have been.
I don't know.
I mean, there are two massive print lines running right through next to the brush, like parallel, like close, like.
Yeah, and then this print line.
I think one thing that that Tag, I mean, who knows? Tag might have influenced PSA to start giving graders notes because of tags like Dig Report. So it's very possible that these smaller companies, if they continue to get better, they just continue to make the bigger dog better too, or at least more transparent in ways that, you know, they can be as smaller businesses, but they definitely have to be like.
Isn't it almost just like doing subgrades again, though, if you think about it? So if they're going to have greater notes, well, isn't that kind of commenting on the edges, the surface, the corners, the centering?
I mean, it depends on how specific it is. If it's like, yeah, we saw a small dent in the third quadrant on the blah, blah, blah. It's like, if they go, it depends. But like, I can't imagine they can grade millions and millions of cards, you know, every month or whatever, and give detailed graders notes on every card. Like,
yeah,
like what?
Time, right?
Yeah. So,
I think that's with like I think that I feel like they did get influenced by tag, because what like the two things that I hear most people talk about is like the grading notes and the slabs. Like that's like the two coolest things that everybody likes. So like, why not take like one of that from them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, incorporate the things that your competitors are doing better than you into your business to be better than them.
Yeah,
I feel like most companies do that.
Crushing it hard right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, so if you saw a tag 10, right, and you read the report and it just said it has a strong surface and the corners are just like an example, right? Because I don't know what it's, I haven't really looked at one thoroughly, but at the end of the day, do you kind of just want to say 10? Like, or if you're a Beckett collector, like, I don't know, like, it's interesting. It's all still new, right?
Yeah.
It's just interesting to see like what it can kind of, I don't know. I gotta actually be productive. Have a good night, guys. My final night shift.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Danny boy.
See you soon, bud.
Danny boy. You can't win, Danny boy. Oh, so funny.
I saw a comment on a YouTube video the other day, and I want to get your guys' thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say about this. Because this is an interesting sentiment.
I'm here for it.
Bring it up. I'm in suspense.
Okay. This was a comment that I saw. No one calculates the amount of people born every year and new collectors every year. 100,000 pop is the new 100 pop because population changed from 90s to 2000s.
100,000 pop? Crazy. I do think pop is a little less relevant as it was before, only based on like Moonbrown doing Moonbrown things and like Mario Pikachu's and all these things that are 1,000 plus or 10,000 or whatever, but the demand is still high. I do think like I don't know, I can go both ways on that. Like it kind of matters, it kind of doesn't matter, but I think if the demand, I don't know, demand is demand. I think demand outweighs population or pop reports, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't think the population of the world is making the population reports less relevant because there's more people. Like I don't know. Like you're talking about a very like we're a small group of people like compared to the entire world. Like that's a wild take. I don't know. I don't think that works because like for every. Like, how many people are really this deep where we're actually looking at pop reports and really caring? Like, not that many.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
exactly.
You would have to have so many more people, like, on the planet to really do that.
Yeah.
And that's still just a crazy.
I don't even think a lot of
I got Peak over here going, that's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in a comment Java. Like,
it's not my comment. It's a comment I read on a YouTube video. Okay.
Oh, man.
He's reading my comments or something.
Yeah, this was a chef comment on. No. I do think that maybe it's over exaggerated, but I would agree that people probably care a lot less about pops nowadays than they used to. Because like and that demand is
50K now.
Yeah, I mean demand is in like the business stuff that we do. Demand is much more important than pop because demand dictates the price in the majority of things more than the pop does. Very like rare obscure cards with super low pops that are really expensive. Like that's different than like. The Moonbreon where the pop really doesn't matter because there's just so many collectors that want it that they'll eat it up at whatever price it goes to, basically.
Dang, there's so many. There's 45,897 Van Gogh Pikachus graded.
Oh my God.
23,867. 17,000. Those are walruses. So bless you.
Yeah.
I know at least a couple of those are his. So that's wild. That card exploded. I said 50K a couple months ago. By the end of the year, it's going to blow that out of the water.
There are so many at auction right now. It looks like low list is like $210.
It's still crazy. It's holding that value.
Yeah. With that many with 20,000 PSA 10s or whatever.
You can still make money off of it. It's ridiculous.
People want what they want.
That's all right. I got a crazy conspiracy theory for you guys.
Go for
I've been thinking about this for a little bit, right? So the prices of Altards, right? Moonbreon, Altard Giratina, and maybe you guys, I don't vend much. I always walk around and that's my thing. But, are we really? Everyone says the younger generation's getting into it and so forth. They're the ones keeping the prices up and so forth. But the truth is, for like the Moonbryon or for like the Altart Giratina, like the prices for these Altarts, are we the reason why they're not crashing? Like how often do you see a 13-year-old kid walk up to their table with their mom like, "Hey, I want a Moonbryon," and it's in a 10 condition. They're like, "All right, give me $1,000." They say no. Like, I'm saying, are we the ones really keeping the market strong? Like, are there really the kids? Like, makes you wonder, you know?
I had a conversation with my wife tonight, actually, about kids coming up in Pokemon. And I know Dan's like touched on this. My wife's also a teacher. She has kids in her class that bring in their binders. They do binder stuff. It's cool. Like, there is a younger generation coming up, and like they're important to the hobby. But to your point, Paul Father, like, they're definitely not buying $1,000 PSA 10s. It's either it's people like us. I don't think it's just our small group, but I would think it's people in their 25 to 40-year-old range that are in the Pokemon that are buying these things, that like them. Some people are buying them for long-term stuff. Kids know exactly what chase cards are, and I do agree with that, Retro. But there's not many kids that are pulling, $100 bills out of their pocket, like, right. Unless they're like super invested and their parents give them a long leash on stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe there's something cool I don't know about in the hobby that's happening like that, but I think, there's definitely like a demographic that's keeping some of these things higher.
I want to make sure I'm not underestimating kids' knowledge and what the chase cards are, conditions, or anything like that. But like,
I don't think you are.
So like, picture it like this, right? So like, we all were young, we collected, we loved Pokemon cards, we played with our cards, right? Kids weren't like definitely doing what we were doing as kids. But so now, fast forward 10, 15 years in the future, there's kids re-entering back in the hobby, Sword and Shield era. Now they're like, man, I always wanted a Moonbryon, never had one as a kid. Well, now I'm going to go get one. And because there's so many 10s, instead of them being like, hey, maybe it'll be $2,000, I can just see one of them, a kid going like, oh, well, I'll just go get it somewhere else because this person will have it cheaper. Because there's just so much of it, right? I could be totally wrong. I just thought about this, though. I said, like, one day kids are going to come back and want the cards they missed out on, like how we did, right? Or people are like, oh, I remember I had that card, but it was damaged. Now they're going to want a nice, clean copy.
I did that personally when I got back.
Yeah, I mean,
I've always wanted this card. I'm doing a first edition.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people
set. I've always wanted that.
I think a lot of people in our like group were like all doing that, like getting stuff that they couldn't get when they were kids. But Peak said, like, I also think younger people have been giving up on traditional investments and are more risk averse at spending thousands on alternative items more now than ever. And then his comment before that as well. People with money are buying it, keeping it going, although so many of these kids have investment portfolios of like 40-year-olds, which is wild too, like to think about. But like, I guess if you're like set up that way and you have the proper like avenues to go that way, yeah, if you definitely. So I don't know, maybe kids have this kind of money. I didn't have that kind of money as a kid, so more power to them. Like, I wasn't buying $1,000 Pokemon cards when I was a kid at all. So
I remember there was like a time I was like in 6th grade and my dad gave me $20. I was going to the mall with my friends. That $20 was able to get me lunch, popcorn and snack. Yeah. Like, I was able to buy like a t-shirt or something. And then we went to the movies after for like $20. Like, it was like you were on cloud nine. Like, you could do so much with it. Now it's like, yeah, you're right. Like, who are we to say? Maybe they're, kids have like $500 and it's like $100 now. Like, like it's.
I've seen kids like the kids that come in the restaurant and bring their binders. It's surprising how knowledgeable they are to knowing what the sets and chases are, just like kind of Retro was saying. But those same kids, they'll get those cards on like a birthday present, because I've seen it happen at the table too.
That is very true.
Get like that big chase card, or like nothing crazy, nothing like I've never seen like $1,000 Moonbryon, but I have seen kids get like the PSA 151 Charizard or like something similar or somewhat equal. And then I was in one of the local card shops around here, and a kid came in with his grandma, and it was like that. It was like a birthday, and it was like, buy your birthday card. And that little guy went right to the Charizard, and got that.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I want to meet these high roller kids,
bro. Well, look at
come to my table next time I'm vending. Like,
Yeah.
put what I have in my case to shame, please. Like, that's what I want to see it.
Yeah.
That's
Dude.
fantastic. Like, listen, if it's out there and that's happening, I'm all for it, because if it's that strong, if these kids have that kind of like connection to it now, and they're putting that kind of like dollar value on this stuff now, what are they going to be putting the dollar value on this stuff in 20, 30 years? Like we're doing, you know what I mean? So like that, if that's anything for longevity of the hobby, like let's go. Like I hope the kids keep spending all the money, because it's just going to make them more invested later on when they have these huge collections, or they know like what they're doing now and how they can extrapolate that in the future. It's just pretty awesome.
I've also seen.
Don't be saying you want to meet kids. Chill.
Hey, trick load of kids.
Oh, walrus.
I've seen one thing I've seen common in all the kids' binders that come across is they all have some fake cards in them, or they all have some gold cards in them. Every single one of them. And then I'll always, like, I started asking, hey, how'd you find this? And then, oh, my parents bought. But I think it's that. I think that's how they're getting into the binders. It's like mom and dad is going on Amazon, getting 100 cards for $10 or whatever it is. And they're thinking, oh, wow, here's Pokemon cards, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's how they're populating, though.
Peak, I agree with you on that, by the way. When I went to the Nationals, I saw some kids. Man, like, I didn't think they even exist out there, and they were a dime a dozen at the Nationals.
What were they
Walrus,
doing?
I would come to Gen Con if I wasn't already committed to going to Charlotte. But
Walrus is trying to push everyone to Gen Con.
Yeah, but listen, Charlotte will hold a spot in my heart forever now because of last year. Like, I love Charlotte. This shit changed my life. So, like, I'm so happy to go back. Like, you know, I'm only going for 2 days. I cannot wait to walk around that city for a little bit. Like, I love it there.
Yeah. SDC has a question about AI impacting the card market from an art perspective, not a grading perspective, because there was the art competition controversy with the AI art that was submitted that then got banned from like the contest. I mean, it seems like you detect that they were AI and then you kind of blew them up on social media, and then Pokemon banned the contestant. Because I guess it was the same guy with different usernames submitting all these different AI artworks to try and win the contest, essentially. But yeah, it's going to get harder and harder to weed that out as we, keep going. There's probably still submissions in there that used AI.
I won't be surprised if there won't be any more illustrators in the future. It'll just all be AI generated.
I hope not.
Or they'll have to ask for hard copy of the artwork. Like, draw this, draw it out, paint it out, do what you got to do.
Yeah, like
I don't like that either. But I mean,
I'm sure like what they're doing right now is probably just drawing it on, their tablet or their computer, like most people do now, and then submit it that way. But
or they could require like a time lapse.
That would be awesome. I mean, listen, art is art, man. Like, just like let it do what it's doing. I don't think AI art should be in those things. Like, I think that sucks, especially if it's one dude like trying to pad his chances of winning. So I'm sure there's some kind of prize to it that they win.
I don't like Terry. Yeah, I don't think they should have AI art on any Pokemon cards. They should not have that. Period. I like the artists doing the arting.
I could see using AI for inspiration, like saying,
I could see that. But the actual card print going out, like, come on.
Like make a Pikachu that looks like Harry Potter, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Let me see if I can, take this idea and make it into my own, but not just like submitting the AI creation. Yeah,
AI will start coming out with new movie ideas and stuff. It's bound to happen.
Speaking of Harry Potter, Java,
how
do you feel about the new HBO series that's going to be coming out?
I don't really know much about it, to be honest.
So they're doing like episodic seasons of Harry Potter with new casts and everything on HBO.
Like the old story remade.
Whole new thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, should be awesome. Really looking forward to that. They're also doing a book on tape with all original cast members for each character, to not replace, but just like another thing. So Harry Potter's crushing it, dude.
Yeah, I think they shouldn't have remade the whole series. I think they should have. I think they should have done something else.
He just thumbs down Harry Potter.
I can't believe you just did that in a stream.
I just don't know anything about Harry Potter, bro.
You're gonna get a crash course here, dude. We're
offended.
gonna watch every freaking movie.
Heard.
What were you saying, full father?
What's that?
What were you saying, my man? I'm sorry.
No, like, okay, look, I think they should have, instead of remaking the Harry Potter series, they should have like took like Voldemort as like a kid, how he rose to power, like a Darth Vader kind of approach. Why they got to remake the same thing? Like, it's still kind of like too fresh. Like,
and
you know,
I definitely understand what you're saying there.
It's like remaking the Avengers like right away, like with Iron Man and Captain America. Like, come on, like.
I feel like these are going to be more in depth. Like, if they're going to be episodic and season long, like just say every year is a season long, like you're going to like actually get a very good Goblet of Fire story. Like, it's not going to be a rushed along movie where Ginny's being all weird. Like, you're going to get actual like good Goblet of Fire. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm looking forward to like all the like, where's Winky? Like, he took Winky right out of the story in the movies. So like, you're killing me here. Like, no, dude, it's such a huge part of it. It's gone. So like, there's so many things that they took out for like time reasons. Like, Goblet of Fire could have been an 8-hour movie. It was a monster book. It was like thick, the Bible. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to see. But it is funny because all the stuff in like Universal and everything is all based on the movies. So like you really have to like hope that the movies have the staying power past this.
There's apparently some original art, Harry Potter original art that sold for $1.2 million.
What? I
saw that.
There was I forget what the set was from, but there was a triple autograph of Harry, Hermione, and I think PSA might have actually shared that or something. That looked actually pretty cool because it was like all the kids' autographs from the first set or whatever. I mean, I loved I think that was the last like books that I read with my parents. And I remember being terrified at the end of the first book when they were doing like the chess match and stuff. I was like, it was tense. I thought they were all going to die.
Oh, that's like a great scene
when they first came out. So
you're a wizard, Retro. Telling me I look like Hagrid. What's up, dude? I'd definitely be the professor of magical creatures. I would love that.
You guys, I did something bad at card party. I gotta confess.
Oh no!
Oh, he didn't actually pull the Charizard.
It's Java After Hours, right? He picked it up.
It was an accident, and like I didn't mean to, but like it kind of happened. But so like it's kind of funny, like. So like the last day, I was like going around getting the whatever cards or whatever from card party. I was like, hey, whatever souvenirs, cool thing, and I totally forgot. I left something in my pocket, and when I left, I said, "Oh man, like, whoops!" But I accidentally took 2 of the card party coins for the vending machine.
Okay,
and I think I'm gonna grade them.
Yeah, do it. I love it, you film monster. That's wonderful. That's the best.
I literally looked at it, I said, "Oh man," and then I looked at the other one. I'm like, these look pretty
Cha-ching.
good.
That's great.
Do it.
Do it. I think I'm gonna try and grade the pass because I got Pat's autograph on it.
Oh, there you go.
I'm calling the police.
Depending on the coins are good. I literally looked at these. I was like, man, what am I gonna do with these? I'm like, you know what? Like, the condition looks great. Nice and shiny. I was like, I'm gonna grade them.
Perfect.
Do it.
Bless the hobby. I know. That's so good.
We got some more.
Jeffrey Miller. Yeah, grade those coins.
Do it.
What's up, Jeff? How's it going?
Who says getting the Poker Drama channels on the phone now?
A possum bud's gonna have a time with that.
You stole a coin. That's the most interesting.
What's up, coin stealing virgin gang?
Yeah.
Rattle followed me on Instagram today, and I was like,
"Oh
shit!"
Yeah, John.
Like, wait, what did
I do?
Hold on.
Take me away. Take me away. No, Car Party was great. Honestly, I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun for sure.
I'm waiting for Catch 'Em All to fight Dan. I'd watch that content.
Apparently, there's a ton of people.
I have to watch
the
this.
same names and they
I have
fought
not
each other.
seen this.
I didn't see it either.
So this is crazy to me because I talk to those people, and that's like, whoa, you know.
But
But
look at you on the seedy side of Pokemon, bro.
I know. But all the Poke drama stuff, like, it's not that deep for me. All right. So if you're a good person, like kind and all that stuff, now that's, you know, very opposite to say from what they got rattled on, you know. But whatever, you hear it, like, I watched the rattle video, watched all that stuff video, like, whatever. I think I talked, like I said, I talked to those other people, and they're super kind, they're super nice, and like that's a one-off situation, like whatever, dude. But then the other people, same thing, like I don't know them, but they seem nice too. So I don't know. To me, I was like, I don't really, you know.
Was it like a
whatever.
fist fight or something?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even anything like that. They
Was
got
it
into an argument.
posturing?
No, they got into an argument.
Peacocking?
Yeah, and then the kid egged him on, and then the dude was like, I'm not that guy, and kind of let him know. And
I love it.
You know, I don't know, but again, it's not whatever to me.
Peak says, true story. I walked out of the White House with an Obama family photo album book on accident from the Red Room. I picked it up behind the rope. It's on my dad's coffee table.
On accident. I like how I put that. You should have put that in bold.
It's a nice family
tracking
room.
him
I
ever
picked it
since.
up from behind the rope, but it was totally an accident that I left with it.
There's
That's
microphones
fantastic.
and everything in there now.
Yeah, exactly. Check it for bugs.
Better sweep that thing.
Grimer, I don't want to disappoint you, but I think Dan's got the reach, weight, and height on that fight. I love Brad, but I don't think he's got much of a chance against Dan.
Dan's pretty tall, bro.
Dan's tall. He's tall.
When I
It
see
doesn't,
Dan, I'm
you
gonna
know.
look him right in the belly button and say hello.
So many tall. It's like I feel like you're either tall or you're
Dan got low
you're
stamina,
short.
though.
It's like it's so annoying because everyone's
Yeah.
like looking up at it constantly. It's like, oh hey, the green chick, how are you, 6'4" giant? Like,
Actually, that's true because when I met you, I was like, somebody's like, you know,
Yeah.
we're right here.
he's just as short as I
Everybody
am.
else is out there.
Let's go.
I feel like I could see Dan playing one-on-one with someone in basketball, and then right at the three-point line, giving someone tax advice, and then shooting the three and draining it, and saying something like
You
that.
have a good CPA, make it rain.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dan doesn't strike me as the most coordinated. I don't know. Did he play sports?
He's a big guy.
He's
Bro,
a big guy.
I hate when big people don't play sports. Like, you're tall for nothing, mofo. Get out of here.
You're wasting your height. What the heck?
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's a lot of tall people in the hobby, actually.
There is, and
There's
then
a lot.
I'm
I'm
not-
6 foot. I thought I was like average, and I like look up to people. I'm like, wow, you're giants. Like
not tall, no beard. I'm like, eh.
Come on, what I grow is not considered a beard. It's just a patchwork of hair that looks
That
kind
is
of like facial hair.
It's more.
I can't grow facial hair. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I have my cousins are half the age of me, and they have full grown beards. I shave like once every like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I hate
feel so
shaving. It's
sad
like
for myself.
insane.
My whole family, full faces of hair.
Yeah.
Glorious, like Viking beard. Me, no. Cat could come over and lick it off my face. It's terrible. Instead of saying Kobe, he just says optimized with every walk off point.
Yeah.
Yo, that is good.
Let me show you how you can make 10% on your 401k.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
SMP is better than modern Pokemon.
16%.
I'll buy all your product for 95%.
I love it.
Love it.
Oh man.
Man,
Arab neckbeard, dude. I'm a Viking.
Would you guys say you were excited more for the Evolution set coming out or the Rocket set coming out?
Rocket for me personally,
Rocket.
but I just said I like Team Rocket, like from the original. You know, I love Team Rocket, so I'm excited for that.
I
I'm
bought a
excited
pristine
to sell
10 Dark Dug Trio today.
You what?
I bought a pristine first edition Dark Dug Trio today.
Ooh, nice.
Pristine. Nice.
Yeah, I definitely think Rocket's going to be better. Evolutions are cool, but you know, we get those so often. Like Rocket set hasn't happened since 2004. So like 20 years ago. That's wild. So it's gonna be and I don't know if anyone's seen, but on Pokemon Center they just released the Rocket like clothesline. So there's like they have a ton of Rocket clothes online right now. Yeah, hats, jackets, hoodies, half hoodies.
I need it.
Tons of stuff. Oh, I was looking at it today. Socks. Take my money.
Yep. Birthday's coming up.
That's it.
Yes, give us another Team Rocket briefcase. Let's go.
They have a Bear Walker Team Rocket skateboard deck on there.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, brandy new.
Yeah, that's definitely old school Pokemon's worst take ever. That Rocket is not a good set.
What? Big time. How can you say it? I love that set so much. Those, Team Rocket, Gym Hero, Gym Challenge are my 3 favorite.
Yeah, I love Rocket. Oh, that's also Professor Oak's worst take is that the Dark Charmeleon needs to be fixed, he said on his live. No, it is the best artwork in the hobby. It doesn't need to be fixed, sir.
Driving to Knicks right now to fight him. Oh, man. He's changed his mind.
He's changed his mind because Nick. He's changed his mind because he needs to sell the Rocket sets on his stream now. So
yeah.
Now it's the coolest thing ever. He's got to hype it up.
Yeah. I think that Evolution set would be better if they didn't have those damn hats, man.
We haven't seen that.
But you could just see the bottom of them. Like if they were like little caps, like little spinny things, they'd be awesome. But they are not.
I'm scared about the hats. Java, you brought that up earlier. I'm scared. I didn't think about that in those pictures.
Yeah, they're just gonna. It's gonna be hats. So unless they do some sweet full arts of them,
it's called Terrestrial something, right? So of course, yeah, it's definitely gonna be the hat stuff.
It's gotta be, unfortunately.
But we haven't seen any like full art, like alternate art cards like that. Where they were like had the hats on, so like maybe they should put that
in. The Charizard one does, and the Greninja one does, and
I think there are some. Oh, okay,
yeah.
The Greninja one though is nice, but I'm saying like so I'm thinking like more like not SIR, but like just like the regular Illustrator arts.
Oh yeah, no,
those would be cool to see them in. Like I don't know, they won't be in a natural, so maybe like have like some gym battle style. Like they could do a whole gym series with that too, with that kind of stuff. I don't know. Possibilities endless.
Definitely.
I think that Persian might be in the Rocket set.
Which one?
The one that I've seen the Japanese copy of it. The one where it's like looking out the mirror.
No, that's the window. Masquerade. No,
is it
or Masquerade Change? Or is it that one or the one after that already? It's not Masquerade Change or Masquerade. It's the one after that. I can't remember the name of it now. I thought I've seen it. I've seen like Nick rip it a bunch of times because I don't like that card. So like they all roast me for it.
It's in Night Wander.
Yeah, Night Wander. Yeah, that's it.
I think that one would be why. I mean, it would make the most sense, but then the Team Rocket say wouldn't it?
I don't even know. Is a team? We kind of assume because they have like claimed the trademark for Glory of Team Rocket or whatever. But do we even know if that's like attached to a Pokemon card set at this point, or are we just assuming? Because I don't even know if that's been confirmed.
That's a good question.
The Eevee one is definitely confirmed, but the other one is just like they secured the, the trademark. Beersky, why are you gifting subs?
Because I love you guys.
That's right.
I love you too,
man. Are you kidding me?
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's like, why the hell you gifted?
I'm gifting because I love you guys.
Thank you very much. Oh, hopefully we're on. Never mind. We're on StreamYard. I have this really loud notification that goes off when subs go that I haven't changed yet in the other thing. So yeah,
that sometimes that sucker goes and goes and goes.
I'm like, wait a minute. No, I appreciate that, Beersky. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Looks like you got Jeff, Walrus, Peak, Jesse, and Aliu.
Calling out lurkers and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Join in, lurkers. It's fun.
Thank you, man.
Hot take. Prize packs, series packs. I want to hear it.
I don't know anything about them, really. I don't do much with them. Those are the ones that get sent to the stores, right? For like winners at the
Tournament packs, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's cool if a store just like sells them to people.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
not
think.
supposed to do that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I mean, I don't really care because I don't do anything with them.
Yeah,
But if it happens, it happens. But like,
No, yeah.
what? I don't know.
You got any more prize? You were opening prize packs, weren't you?
Well, I mean,
was that what you were doing that?
Aren't the prize packs only for? Are they for just the first like tournament, or is it supposed to be for like every weekend or whatever?
Oh my god! Are those all sealed?
Damn.
Still? That's outside of the ones that you opened. Oh my!
You just got stacks on. Did you get
Look
those
at
at card party?
Oh, I got more.
Did
I
you
got
break
more.
in?
Pull them out. Yes.
Oh my god!
Dude, make it rain in there, dude.
The whole freaking doors full,
desk
dude.
over there.
Like hoarding them here.
They're like
I think I have,
smog
like-
over there.
I have like I think I have like 230 on me.
Packs?
230.
Yeah.
Packs?
Damn.
Oh my god! Well, that's awesome though.
Don't tempt me. These should not open.
Open one right now.
You want one?
Open one. Do it.
Picking me number 1 through 50.
30.
30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
6,
sick.
7, 8,
Gee,
9,
shit, should've had
10,
two.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Only takes one.
Only takes one.
You guys tell me what I get.
What are we looking for?
Tell
What's
me what
the
I
hit?
get. Did I get a hit?
Is it a
Hello?
hollow? There's a hollow. There's two hollows.
No, I don't think it's 8.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Nope.
There's a bunch of trainer cards.
Whatever. The stamp is cool every time.
Yeah.
All right, well, if we're ripping, I'll rip too. I'm gonna do
Oh,
celebrations.
I'm gonna reach behind me and rip.
Ah, crap. Do I have? Hold on. I don't know if I have anything to rip.
All right, go.
Celebrations.
Ooh,
Go. Go. It is an X card.
Oh yeah!
How's the centering?
The centering is good.
Yeah, and that's a tough one with the centering.
Wait, what the hell did
We
you
were
pull?
talking about
The
those.
Pika?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's like $100
I gotta
PSA
look at
10 or
this.
something.
I have it listed for $109.99 on eBay right now.
Yeah. There you go. All right, what should I rip?
Oh wait, I have a booster.
You got a whole display.
Hold on.
Yeah, what do you, I got? Silver Tempest, Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames,
Walrus is
Paldea.
thrown up in his mouth right now. That we're
What do you
ripping
got?
packs.
What are we ripping? Oh, he's getting a booster box.
Oh, he just ripped it open.
I'm not gonna open the whole
Are
box.
you flexing right now?
He
Is that a
flexed
flex?
hard?
This would be open to sell packs at the store anyway. So
I'm doing this. I'll do a Paldea, trying to get the magic card.
Do it.
Rip it, bro. Bro, are you popping up the booster box?
I'm not the whole thing.
Ah,
I'm opening it though.
Java with the flex.
It's the only thing that isn't like a crappy Japanese pack.
Let's see it.
What
We're going Paldea.
go for it. Get that magic card.
I hope so.
That would
That'd
be
be-
hot.
I still
Isn't
have
that
a-
card like $150 now?
Yeah.
It's outrageous. No texture.
Crazy.
Illustrator art. Like that's it. Illustration art.
Get it.
Let's
Get
see it,
it.
chef. Let's see it. Let's see it. Give it to him.
Come on.
Is
Give
there
it to
something
him.
there? It only takes one.
Here we go. Here
Come
we go.
on.
Here we go.
Uh,
We got an EX.
Better than nothing.
Okay, yeah. There we
All
go.
right.
Save
Pick a
us,
number of
Java. Save
1
us.
through 36.
I'm not gonna say 30 again. So you guys pay.
Oh, Let's do 12.
There you go. I'm already sorting my pack.
All right.
Separating for bulk.
I'll do one more too. Why not?
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna make me rip out of it.
All right.
Someone ripped first edition base already.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Chill.
Oh my
Polefather's the only one that probably has that.
No, first ed
No.
base? No way. I would never listen. I listen. I will. It only takes one. I will rip. I will, but like
Not
first ed base, like
dude, I don't know. Yeah.
like that opportunity came to me one time, but I was like, no way.
Okay,
Go
what set is this?
down.
Paradox. Is there any good cards in Paradox? Roaring Moon.
Yeah. I still haven't hit that card either. I like the Roaring Moon though.
Dang it!
Ooh,
I already see
someone's
a
peeking
hollow.
in there.
Uh-oh.
Did he do it?
I don't think so. I think it's just a hollow.
We suck right now.
We suck again.
Yeah. We need a hit. We need a hit on this channel.
Oh man,
Go for it. Zenith.
Ooh.
Zenith.
So the Prize Pack Series 1 packs is the iFOMO. Prize Pack Series 1 has the Charizard VMAX, Pikachu VMAX, all the EV evolutions.
That's pretty cool.
And they're very hard to pull. Let's see it.
Okay.
Let's go. Zenith for the win, baby.
That's a sweet Meowth.
Yeah.
Someone's got to get a big hit.
Let's go. It's
Come
like
on.
coffee breaks, right? With Beerski.
Come on, Poppy.
Come on. Zenith.
Oh no.
And
Bro.
Was that it?
Zenith let us down?
Zenith
We
let us
suck
down.
so hard right now.
That's
all right,
rough,
I'm going
dude.
with a Tempest.
And
bro.
Zenith never lets you down.
Come on, I know. I'm going with a Tempest. Let's do this.
Damn
bro.
black order backs.
let's do it.
It's taking more than one.
Got to get some Japanese rocket
Taking
with their
more
guaranteed
than
hollow.
one.
All right.
I've opened 2 Japanese rocket packs and they were both wheezing. Okay, so that is not a surefire way to get a good card.
No pack trick.
And
Oh,
Bierski proceeds to char back his memberships with no hits. Before. I'm in the poorhouse, people.
Prize
Another
pack
prize
it, bro. Come on.
uh,
Win.
so I'll tell you guys the truth. I've one time opened up 40 and didn't get a single hit. They're brutal.
It only takes 41.
Yeah.
They only take-
Dude, it's so rough. When you're opening and it's just strike out, bro. It hurts your soul so bad.
I know. I'm not used to opening up packs like this. All right, here we go. Just
This is not going to
There
be
we
one
go,
of those
here we go,
packs,
here we go.
though. Heat.
All right, let's go. Let's not suck. Come on.
gosh, here we go.
Come on.
There we go.
Heat. Let's
Oh.
go.
there. Oh, well, I don't know.
And the next one, the
Escape
third
rope.
one. Show me
Hollow.
some love.
Marnie Hollow.
Marnie. Does anyone care about Marnie anymore?
A little bit.
No, it's all IONO now. Okay. Rough.
I got one more in me.
Go for it.
I will.
Ugh.
This is like you go for one drink, just one, and then now look at us. We're about to go 3D, right?
Degenerates. Look what just happened.
All right.
Here it comes. Let's try this again. It was
Hand.
ridiculous. It was ugly. It was ugly. Here we go.
I'll do an obsidian after that.
Cleaner of an opening.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go.
Come on. Come on.
Ooh.
What's the next one? Show me a little love.
Dedenne?
Nope.
He's like, no.
You're getting Pokemon at least instead of
Ugh.
Go.
Let's see it.
Come on. Come on. Come
Someone's
on.
got to get a good hit before we go to bed. Someone's got to get one.
Oh man.
All right.
I do like
City
it.
of Flames?
City and Flame. What do you got over there? Is that Batman? Batman for the win? All right, that's our fail safe right now.
That's the fail safe.
Okay, now we're getting wild.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on, I'll get something weird too.
Hold on, I'll get some more weird shit out because I got a lot of it.
Let's see.
I don't remember where I put them.
Come on, chef. No.
Disguised as a mask. Called
Yeah! I dropped it.
Yeah! There you go.
All right, Batman.
Batman, let's do it. It looks like kind of like
these
that,
are
right?
weird. These are weird cards to like stick together and stuff. A little Two-Face action.
There you go.
Some more Two-Face action. Yeah.
That's a hit.
No, let's see. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Little Ghost Rare action.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
hey,
look at that.
Hey.
Two-time and Two-Face.
There you
Good
go.
stuff.
There you go.
Who wants
Try
it?
it on.
There you go.
Let's go, Java.
Come on, focus. There you go.
It's a lot harder showing it up to the camera and like moving like that.
You're like,
Yeah.
Wug Trio. Come on. Really?
You suck. This is all
We
right.
suck again.
Yeah. Come on. Keep opening up your prize packs, please.
I shouldn't. I got these for such a good steal. I did, and I'm
Just
doing
a
like the
steal.
worst thing you could do.
Honestly, the more hollows I open, the better it is for the kids at the shop, I guess.
Yeah.
Inteleon.
Leon.
Retro, this is the cleanest looking Ghost Rare I've pulled out of one of these packs. So
Gotta grade it.
I might just send it out for gigs if you have someone who really
Oh,
wants
hey,
it.
he's got it. Retro's got all the hookups.
Do it, man.
I mean, that's a clean
Do it. If it's money,
Ghost Rare.
do it. Do it.
All right, I got one more weird pack I'm gonna open. It is the 2020 Sumo cards.
Sumo.
We all know. We
Yeah.
all.
This is my favorite one.
This is it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
No
try
whammies, no
a bunch of
whammies,
weird
no
packs.
whammies.
I'm gonna send you a bunch of weird packs when I find them.
Look at this handsome son of a
Oh
bitch.
yeah. Oh, I love this.
Oh,
I don't know how sumo wrestlers can be so big and so
Bro, my
athletic
knees
at the
can't
same
do that
time.
right now. And I'm like, dude, I mean, you got to get up from that
oh,
position.
this is
my
the
God.
best. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that say?
Backstage
pass?
pass.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is wonderful.
I
This
love
guy's
that.
the man. Look at him.
He is the man.
I wish
having
I
a
could
great
read what was
time.
on here. I'm sleeving this too.
You got to grade that next to your Ghost Rare, man.
Send it right to PSA. What the hell is this? On Doom Card on Instagram is collecting that set right now. Well, hold on, Retro.
I'm doing one more,
Do it.
Pole father.
and it's $100 worth of packs right there. Wait up, dude! I bought these for a price that you just don't see, and I'm like, I just ripped $100.
This is all Batman Retro.
Retro, if you're serious.
Piersky pulling sumo chase cards is peak hobby. Hell yeah, man. Are you kidding me? That's going in the PC. Look how happy this human being is. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Pure joy.
So much joy.
All right, let's see it. Can we get an evolution?
Anything really?
Come on. Frost
Come on.
Moth.
Come on.
Oh my
Then
god!
again.
Ah,
Man. These evolutions are tough.
just keep opening, bro. Just keep keep chasing.
Oh,
All right. I might just open until I get a freaking hit.
You got the box with the flex.
Hello, camera. Thank you. All right. Let's get that
brutal!
crap.
Price Tag Series 1's brutal.
Hella kid. Cloth. Come on.
Come on. Oh,
Oh!
Hey!
Minecraft Pokemon.
whatever.
And Tinglu.
The best thing we've got.
I got a hit.
There you go. That's the best thing we got.
Walrus, Beerski, I want to grow my business. Also, Beerski, I bought sumo packs to open and PC. Bless the hobby.
Where did you get the sumo pack?
My brother-in-law went to Japan and he brought me home some sumo packs to rip.
That's a lot of sumo packs.
Yeah, dude. I'm all. Oh no, these are all Batman.
Oh,
these are just a ton.
Yeah. Oh, father, stop.
How
many packs they opened? 4 or 5?
I don't remember. It's all a blur at this point.
We're going Batman
4,
again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Retro, pay attention.
I'll do one more because that'll be 5.
Little Jim Carrey action.
I'll be okay with that.
Monkey data on the Batman cards.
Oh, nice.
Robin.
I think I have some cards like those actually from Batman and Robin.
Oh, there's another. There's another.
Only
So I
takes
think
5.
every pack has it only takes 5. Oh yeah. Oh, this is
No, what do we got?
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
This is late night stuff here. We got Nicole.
Oh,
All right.
Ghost raring.
yeah.
I will do
These
one
are
more.
really. These aren't sticking together. This is fantastic.
Oh,
I
Pete's
thought I
here.
opened
Hold
up
on.
5. I opened up 4. I'll do one more.
Pete's here to open some
Big
packs.
Smash 2.
Peak.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, brother?
Just hanging out. Had to join this fun little conversation. This has been enjoyable watching. Are we ripping Batman cards? Is that what you guys have got?
We
into
are
now?
Batman, sumo,
Yeah, so many
little Pokemon
things.
here and there.
I see Ghost Rare Nicole Kidman.
Father's ripping
Come on, you don't want to miss
$20
that.
prize packs.
I'm gonna need the
Ooh
auto
la
on
la.
that immediately.
Peek, I'll let you choose. Which one you want me to open?
I'm gonna go name them, or which one's 1, which one's 2.
1, 2.
All right, go 1.
No,
Well, his camera's
one.
flipped, so if I'm
Yeah,
like, right,
no,
he's
right,
like,
no.
cool.
Yeah, valid. Yeah. I say we just keep ripping Pool Father's pack till we hit.
Let's
I feel
go.
like
Come on.
Jake from Pokenomics just digitally here. Like everybody rip their sealed real quick.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh.
Nobody believes me when I'm telling you these things are so hard to pull.
It's always an energy.
No one believes
We've only
me.
got like
an Umbreon.
230 more to open, so let's do this.
Yeah. Just keep it going. Just keep ripping your pack.
Asshole.
Oh, I've heard that a couple times already.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like the third last one.
You
I
gotta
have
know what's
opened
in
only
this one.
4. I'll do one more.
All right, we're going for it.
This is the one.
Come on.
One.
Zappo.
Come on. Come on.
Send
Come
it to
on.
Greeny.
It
The
burns.
teapot.
Oh, another hot.
Hurts. It hurts.
Those memberships are getting charged
my
back.
God.
Charged back immediately.
I'm doing
That's
another
brutal.
all day. Ooh, Java, go. Snorlax.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard that the blister packs, like the hanging ones you just showed, don't have as good of a hit rate. I don't know if that's true.
Ooh.
Oh,
There you
look
go.
at you.
I'll take that one. That one's nice.
That's a
I
good
like
one.
the hit
awesome.
rate in the sleeve boosters. I like the hit rate.
I've had good luck. I just read that.
I
recently.
personally love collecting like this. I love them so much, but ripping them, I've had pretty good, decent luck. Not right now, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Them.
if I had the display you had in the background, I would not like hesitate to just grab one off like I was at a store and just like start. Like that's way too tempting of a piece to
How do you
have
throw
next
a
to
route?
you.
You just grab it from the store and walk out with it? Like,
No, I've been looking for like a year for
These
one.
aren't card party coins. Like
Yeah.
people actually, ask permission to take these things.
So I looked for like a year for that, and then I came across one in Charlotte Collecticon, and I offered the guy $100, but he let me just have it. So then I actually, this is kind of a funny story because Java's here. So then I bought a Japanese 151 pack from him, just like whatever, thank you. And I hit the Master Ball Flareon, and then I ended up giving that to Java.
And then I graded it with PSA and it got a 10.
Ah! Cool full circle.
That's how I felt one time. I think it was a Professor Oak like Secret Santa or something, and somebody sent me a PSA 9 something, some Japanese card. I can't remember what it was, and I cracked it, regraded a 10, and then sold it, and then just sent the listing and was like, "Do you want this money?" They were like, "No, dude. I was hoping you would do that." I was like, "Okay."
Oh, nice.
Come on, Bear Ski.
So you'll do it
This
for
is
the culture.
Korean.
Oh,
Hey.
You're gonna be.
Oh,
Double
okay.
Mawile.
Oh, there you go.
Sweet.
Is
I
that
can
really
open
like
up
a
these
play,
all
though?
night.
I've heard
Huh?
so much about people buying Korean Pokemon, but I've never like even that thought has never even entered my mind to go out and buy Korean like booster boxes or cards. Like I have to double check myself on eBay with Master Balls because there's always Korean versions, and it's like they almost like hide the letters.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh,
These are
and it's
just fun
Korean.
to rip through, and they're
It's
cheap
like for
booster
the arts.
boxes.
It's like the 25th anniversary has the Thai version, so I always have to
Mhm.
look for Thai when I'm.
Oh, is that Master Ball?
No, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a cool ho-oh, though.
Yeah, that's a good art.
I love that one.
Yeah, no, that is very cool.
Yeah, that's a cool. It's like slept on. I like that one.
Print qualities
Oh.
on these are pretty damn good too.
Have you seen those Chinese exclusive promos? What is it for Pokemon Go? I think those look pretty cool. Or not? I don't think they're promos. I think they're. I don't know if they're promos or not.
Is
That
that
might
He's
be
grabbing another pack. Look at him. He's going in there.
Oh,
Don't
Flopping
do it.
around.
Don't do it. We just caught it.
I have a full
Got
metal
it.
Hulk in this pack.
Oh, he's folded another one out.
Oh,
Java, I so hope he pulls something. So when you do edit this and he turns around, like the scared hamster meme, if you remember that from a long time ago, it's just like super zoom in. We
Is
just
that
put
full
fan
metal
audio,
the
like,
game?
did we make money?
Eddie Velto's like $15 now. What? I made my money back, guys.
There you go.
Let's go.
Give me at least a Charizard, man.
There you go.
Frostlass, my favorite ice type Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Hey,
You're
great
getting
those energies.
brutalized by
They're
these
hollow.
packs, dude.
Sad day.
I was happy to sell a PSA 10. I think it was a fighting. It might have been a fire or water energy. I sold a PSA 10 of that for like $35 and was so proud. I was like, I found the play of all plays forever.
Energies.
And then I graded like, I don't know, 10 more and got like 110. And I was like, all right, that was fun while it lasted. I'm out of here. So I think the rest of them sold for like, they were 9s. But they sold for like $5, $4. I was like, whatever.
Retro. Stay off packs, kids.
Yeah.
This is your brain on packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens when you rip? You get wrecked.
I wonder. Maybe open one in this box.
Oh my god. No.
All right, I'll be honest with you guys. I bought these for $9 a pack, which is an absolute steal. So like,
Just keep confessing, bro.
I really should
My
just.
man is
sell
like, my man is justifying the copium.
Oh yeah, this is a
I
confessional
really
tonight.
should sell these. I really should, but
But I'm
What do
gonna
they go
open them
for?
instead.
We're having fun, bro. Do it.
that's right.
What do
No one
they
takes
what do they
mine.
sell for right now?
Here we go. One hit. Do it.
Aren't those things called prize bags? Yo,
Is it
prize
series
of the
1?
experience.
come on, man.
Crobat, that's cool.
No.
Ouch, man.
Is it
What are
series?
these? What are these? Pull father. What do these sell for? Like,
They are going for I think 17 or 18 a pack.
stop opening these packs.
Yeah, I'd be selling them suckers, bro.
Open more.
He's like, I don't know, like
Bro.
he's like
think
85,
that
90% margin after fees. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, dude, and you have how many?
Whole father is rich. Right? I seen him in an Italian shirt. Immediately knew what time it was. Hey, Rich, man, look at this room.
We know that
You're
threat
right.
count.
Really,
You're not fooling no one, bro.
Busted.
ugh. One more.
Oh
I
my
won't
God.
stop though because no, like, yeah, no. It's there at some point in time. It does come to an end.
Oh, there it is.
Because it's going to end right.
Yeah, when you reach
sorry.
down and it's just literally foil and there's no actual packs.
Here
That's
comes
what
the
it is.
Umbreon.
This is the one.
Dude,
I
the
mean,
Umbreon.
There is an Umbreon.
There is an Umbreon.
Okay. I assume that's probably the chase then.
The Charizard VMAX, Pikachu VMAX.
Okay.
How about it? Do I look?
No.
The
I
hammer.
wouldn't. That's exact. Crushing Hammer sums up all of these lists
Yeah,
so far.
right.
That's actually how I would describe this.
Cash out. I'm out.
$100 to 25 cents.
All
That's
right.
the Umbreon right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the VMAX.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Can you just put a couple cards back in one of the empty packs and then reopen it? Pull that out.
Can we get Java some real content here? Jesus. Like let's Blake collects or whatever that guy's name was.
So I hope you guys see how hard it is to pull just even a hit out of these things.
Yeah.
Listen,
Crazy.
it only
We could do these
takes
though.
one.
I got
That's
these
it
in
for the
Italy.
night.
That's
Here's
it.
what you got.
This is the happiest man in the world. Just eating his little happy box. I'm so
I wanna
happy
be
about this
like
card.
I'm not sure what backstage that is. I don't know if I want to go there.
I do. If that guy's having that much fun, I'm
Yeah,
there.
right. I'm there, dude.
That's true.
Give me
That's
one of
true.
those boxes and a
Yeah, I
smile on
want one
my
of those
face.
Happy Meal things he's got. Let me get one of those things.
Yeah, right. He looks
Just
like
come
he's
up
the
screaming
happiest
like,
man in the
"Is he
world."
back there? Is he back there?" Really angrily.
You guys having a great time. I want to have the same great time.
That's the type of niche auto market I'm trying to see happen. Get that guy's auto and start like really creating and moving markets here.
Waiting for Polfar to start cry opening packs.
Dude, he's just gonna dry his tears with the foil packs. It's like,
Yeah.
That was 10, I believe.
Oh,
oh, that's only $170.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
The realization after you said that was really
I know, dude. That's a, dude, I know,
yeah,
I know.
you're
It's
right.
it's
True.
crazy how much those things are worth. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I've owed my fair share. It's so hard to get a hit out of those. It's hard.
I've never understood. I mean, I guess I kind of get the idea of like really expensive packs, but it's easier for me to understand like really expensive boxes because it's like a collectible piece. It's like sealed, like blah blah blah. But I've never understood like just a loose pack being so expensive. I mean, I guess there's collectors for it, but I just always think like, why wouldn't you buy the single at that point? Like, it just drives me nuts.
So these didn't. I know what you mean. These didn't grade well. They just
What was
didn't
the
grade
grade
well.
on that
Quality goes
Pika?
bad.
You got a 10 that you just showed?
Yeah. So this is a pop 2.
Wow, yeah, I was about to say what's the
That's good.
But
I like
That's
that.
real
I don't know. I mean, like, it was like I put it this
Post-rip.
way: when everything started getting so, the population was so high. The regular cards, I saw like with this little stamp, I saw like something like different. I was like, ooh, like these look fun, and I went down the rabbit hole, and I'm in.
It's hard to climb. It's hard to climb out, dude.
It is.
Until your money starts like really going down, and you're like, I've tried this so many times, especially on specific cards. Like I feel that way about like the Mount Fuji Pikachu. I graded like 13 of those or something, and I've never gotten a 10. I've gotten majority 9s, occasional 8s, but I've never gotten a 10. It's still a pop. I think it just passed pop 20 recently. And there's one guy that I was messaging on eBay who has one listed for like $7,500 or something. And I was like, I'm not going to pay this. I was like, but what's a realistic like number that you like? Because I mean, there's no way that he thinks that's real, right? So then he sends me and he goes, well, PSA thinks this is the comp. And he sends me, how PSA will basically have like the entire like market value of all the cards in a set. That's the number that he went off of. And I was like, dude, that's not what the price is. It was the worst. Like, I know what I have conversation about low pop card I've ever gone through. But I was like, well, dude, if you ever want to sell this for like, I don't know, maybe half of what you have listed, he's like, I'll pass, thanks. Like prayer hands. I was like, dude, nobody's buying this car for $7,500. I promise. Like,
You get any new VHSs?
Or
did you get that
I
dog?
I was gonna buy Dawn of the Dead, not the unrated director's cut, which is the only one that you can find. It was a graded one on Golden that's like the regular like the earliest box art print, but I forgot to set up like my bank account and stuff in Golden. I was tracking auctions and all that, and I didn't pull the trigger, and it only sold for like $75, which is like $65 to grade a VHS. So it was an absolute steal because it's the only one I've ever seen come up. So I was gonna get that, but there is one that's coming up. I'm kind of afraid to even like spoil it, even though no one's into VHS. I guarantee you, all of you would be like, "This is so cool." I'll spoil it. I don't care. It's probably gonna get bid out to oblivion, but on a specific auction site, I'll keep it like somewhat vague. I don't know if it's sealed. I think it is. It could be wrong. But it's one of the original 100 copies of The Spirit of Christmas that Matt
You know what the hell
Matt
that
Stone and Trey
is? What the hell is that?
Matt Stone and Trey Parker sent out this thing called The Spirit of Christmas, which is the very first like South Park thing. Like the story is like, George Clooney had this, like people were making copies of VHS tapes and like mailing them around, and that's how they like drummed up enough like popularity to like get greenlit for like a movie and a show and all that. It's like the original creation of basically what we know as South Park today. And this is the first one that's ever, there's not even a photo. There's never been a photo of what the original looks like, anything. And it's, this is a authenticated copy through CGC. And it's the first time it's ever shown up. So I'm probably going to bid that. Maybe I was the only one who thought that was cool. Everybody's like, yeah, whatever. Shut up.
Oh, it's cool.
I think that is like such a cool, that would be an amazing thing to have. Like you own like one of 100 copies, which those tapes are probably
that's
gone.
so awesome. Are you kidding me? And it's South Park. Like that's such a part of our like Americana now. Like growing up.
It's one of the longest running TV series like ever, right? South Park.
Yeah. And it's like how they started, like it wasn't like, oh, we got a pilot, then we got greenlit, then we got greenlit again. Like it's like these guys literally back in the day like created their own VHS like Christmas card video of like the original characters and voices. So being able to like know that there's never even been a photo of one of these and they've got one authenticated and it's being sold is like amazing. So my ultimate goal would be, if I do happen to win it, highly unlikely, I'm sure somebody's going to go find it. I'd love to get like Matt Stone and Trey Parker to sign it and then re-authenticate. I think that would be such a cool piece to have. It's like the very beginning, and who knows the last time they saw one of those.
I saw somebody giving away Apollo 13 VHS, like in their little streams or whatever. They were doing that.
Oh, really?
It was like VHSs, yeah. But one of them, the one that I thought was cool was Apollo 13. I was like, that's cool. I think the Jaws one is kind of cool. Back to the Future would be cool too.
Dude, Back to the Future demands some serious money for those early prints.
Yeah,
like high five figures. Yeah. Like in the peak of it all, like during the boom, those things were going for 6 figures, which is just insane. Insane.
Crazy.
Wasn't there a I don't want to say conspiracy theory, but wasn't there like a South Park like episode that was only like 3 minutes long or something? Is that true?
I don't know.
It was called like the dark episode where it's like it shows like the theme song and like, you guys don't ever remember hearing about this?
I'm gonna look right now.
It was called like the South Park.
Walrus, come on.
Peak, I got something for you.
All right, let me look at it. If he pulls out a PSA 10 Mount Fuji and he's the guy who was talking to me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Oh man, this dude's up a frame.
Ooh.
Those graded packs.
The flexes tonight. What do you got there?
Got a shit.
It's Zelda. It's Zelda, dude.
It is Zelda.
Oh,
is that 2016 or is that 07, Java? I'll wait for him to sit his trophy down over there.
Yo, that is awesome. I love
Is that 2016 Java or is that 2007?
2016.
Dude, that's awesome, bro.
Are those gold stars or gold foils? I mean,
no, there's some silver foils in there, but
just kind of your favorite arts or whatever.
Yeah, I just graded like one of everything that had, or a few of everything that had Link or Zelda or a major character on them.
Is that the whole set, right?
Oh
no, the whole set's like 500 cards, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's like item cards and stuff like that I didn't send her. Yeah, I got a bunch of 10s actually.
That is insane.
That's crazy, bro. That's awesome.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah,
I love seeing that, dude. It's like a throwback. I'll show Zelda to the moon every time it gets brought up.
I thought about buying they're just so expensive, but one booster box from 2007, yeah.
I bought oh my gosh, what is her name? I'm gonna feel Bodangers. I bought her box like a few years ago. And I think I spent like $500 on it. But that's like not really that bad compared to what they are now.
There's like
I think
one on eBay and it's like $2,000 or something.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like,
the 2007 stuff is even more expensive. Like
no,
those
yeah,
boxes?
that's the one I was looking at. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
so the
2016.
I wish I would have kept that box instead of I sold it for a nice hefty profit when I moved the market. But yeah, that was that's a box that it just looks cool. Like it's one of those display pieces that would be awesome. But I just can't. I graded like so many of those cards. I just can't justify like putting any more money into like maybe I need more of this. Like I held every card like and graded just about every one that I possibly could. But I only got a 10. I got a couple of 10s, but they were only on silver foils. I never got a gold foil 10.
I didn't get any gold foil 10s.
If Walrus is still watching, I think he is. He had or has. I don't know if he does or not. He has the Zelda, or not Zelda. Oh my God, what is it?
Sheep.
Why am I blanking right now? Skull Kid. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
He has the PSA 10 Skull Kid gold foil, which is my favorite card of the entire set. And
yeah, I got a 9 on it.
Dude, we have had so many back and forth conversations for like a year. I'm like, sell it to me. He's like, what do you want to spend? I was like, I don't know. Not 400 or whatever there are on eBay. And then we don't talk for like 3 months. I'm like, pick up that Skull Kid? He's like, yeah. We gonna do this? He's like, I don't know. Do you want to do it? And I'm like, maybe. And then it's like we've literally been doing that song and dance for so long.
Walrus, it sounds like you need to take him out to dinner or something.
The password for everything is going to be Skull Kid.
It's just us that we just like neither one of us will commit to anything. It's like it's not that high on the priority list, but it would be super cool to own. And I don't think it's a super high priority for him to sell either. Pete, not a serious buyer, confirmed. That's it. Facts. But that's hard with that stuff because there's comps, I guess you could call it, but not really for those cards because they are so all over the place and they're so niche.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm trying to create comps of the base cards in PSA 10. So I've sold a few of the base cards in PSA 10 for around $100. So that's like, and that's pretty good because you get like 5 or 6 of them in every pack or whatever it is.
Yeah, you had to be like the first sales on base cards at a 10. Like there's no way that there were any others.
Nobody was dumb enough to create them apart from me. I just thought some of the arts were really cool and they had Link and, Zelda and stuff. And I was like,
you're really cool.
Might as well. But
yeah, I think the gold foils I sold were 8s and 9s. And I think the 8s were fetching like 160, 175 bucks or something. And the 9s were like in the 250, close to 300.
Nice.
But
are those guaranteed hits in a box or
no?
No.
Well, actually, I think there's 1 gold foil per box. Actually,
okay.
And individual packs you can weigh. So I didn't figure that out until I opened the majority of mine.
All of it.
Yeah. And then I was like, wait, I wonder if you can weigh these. Yeah, you can.
I wouldn't even have thought of that actually. But also, even buying packs is like annoying because even the loose packs are like knowing that now it makes sense when you can buy the loose packs all the time because they probably have no hits on them.
Yeah, luckily the guy I bought from the guy that I bought all these from, some of the packs were like super bent and warped and like really bad condition, but I bought like 50 some packs and they thankfully were unweighed because I got some silver foils and a couple gold foils. So, but yeah, I should have thought about that before opening all of them.
The guy I bought from worked for Interplay and I bought a master set for like $500. All gold foils, everything. And this was way early. So like he probably had that up there for who knows how long. And so he accidentally sent me 3 master sets and a master, like a huge brick. And so I got 3 master sets for the price of 1. Like he accidentally sent me the other 2. Huh. I mean, he got positive feedback, but I wasn't going to say best seller ever.
Where did I put those other master sets?
Yeah. Well, he had told me he had like 2 others, and then he sent me mine, and then like a month later, the listing just went away. So I guess maybe he was like, "What did I do with those darn things?" Oh well. Like, it's like, why is 50% of the gold foil pop increased? I don't know. But
that's fantastic.
Yeah, for a while I was looking at Full Metal Alchemist, some of the English cards. And there was a guy on YouTube. I saw a video of his. He's like the only guy on YouTube, but his collection has to be insane. Like he's got all the high end cards, everything. And I reached out to him at some point, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not really looking to sell." I'm like, "Oh, like I don't even know how I would price any of that stuff because it's a dead TCG and there's like nothing selling on eBay." But I just think it's really cool, and it's one of my favorite anime. But it's like, man, picking up a collection like that would be super fun to go through.
Dude, I went so down the rabbit hole in dead TCGs because I was bored of Pokemon for a while and everything was just modern. And at the time, like I hadn't opened a pack since like Jungle as a kid.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I have no interest in like chasing any of these. Don't like them, whatever. This is at the height of like modern versus vintage content, if you remember those days. And so I was just like, I'm bored with this. I'll buy some stuff here or there, but I'm just gonna like hold what I have and look at stuff. And I remember getting into the 1998 Wildstorm Resident Evil Chromium. There's a lot of words in here. Set. And attempting to find any and all information on it. And it was so hard, dude. Like, just to price this stuff. Like, I have a Pop 2 of their biggest chase promo, 1 per case, because I bought a ton of them. I was like, this was 1 per case? Like, it was supposed to be a Jim Lee who did the cover of the Resident Evil Wildstorm comic. But he never signed it. This is like the late 90s, like how they rolled, I guess. But it's a very cool looking promo. It's on my eBay. And I bought out all the ones I could find. And I graded a PSA 9, which is the highest grade. And it's a Pop 2. And I think I have it listed for like $1,000. Just literally in case anybody like decides like, I'm going to get in this dead TCG. Oh, yeah. Somebody already looked at this, because I don't care to sell it. Like it means like, that's a troll price almost to an extent, unless somebody goes, I want to be the Resident Evil and buy this. But try to find information, and especially pricing comps is like impossible the older you get back into some of these. Because when did that Full Metal Alchemist set come out?
2004.
Yeah, so just as dead.
2005. Yeah.
What Batman cards were those, Bierski, that you just opened? Was that from
Batman and Robin?
Movie?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think that was a Val Kilmer.
It's Batman and Robber, Fleer 1995 Ultra. I'll open up
Tommy Lee Jones.
Let's go for it.
Go for it.
Fun fact: Tommy Lee Jones never took a single acting class before he became a professional actor.
Well,
He
that's
just
awesome. That
started
makes me like
acting.
him even more.
That's
So
crazy.
That good.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
He's like, that's right, mother. He just comes out of nowhere. He also hates Jim Carrey because of this movie. Absolutely hates Jim Carrey because that's right.
Ooh, that one's
What is
cool.
that?
What is that?
That's a great one. Hold on, pulling
I
that
know
out.
Where's Retro?
That's
It's
not
like a
one that,
Mario level.
is that when he's pulling Batman out
Bending
of,
a hand. Yeah, that's when he's pulling. That's when Robin pulls him up.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
pretty
so
cool.
badass.
It's a
Yeah,
good
that's
scene.
Yeah, that is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
These aren't sticking. So I don't know why, but a lot of these cards particularly stick together because they're like that photographic, like glossy finish.
That's the exact way Zelda cards are.
So
Same
like
exact thing.
they stick together, but like these are not sticking together, and these are all coming out like. Look at the corners on these are crisp.
Great.
Retro. It might be in.
I mean, I would grade that just for a PC. That's a super cool,
Yeah, that's cool.
looking card.
I sent a bunch to Greeny. I sent him a bunch of Riddler cards that were like this, which is awesome. Like he was super interested. It was during the PK Degen stream where we opened that base pack of we got the It only got a 9 though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So look at me. That's awesome. Yeah, so these are cool. Like I had this booster box since I was a kid. My mother bought it for me years and years and years ago. I had it forever. And
you're ripping it live now?
I've been ripping it for months, like a little bit at a time. Yeah. Oh yeah. So they're not worth a lot. Like the booster box is cheap online. So
I mean, I would say it's worth like us watching you peel away and open your childhood in front of us.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It's awesome. So I had it, since 95 when it came out. So but it moved, I don't know, 4 or 5 different places here and there. So like the wrapper was all jacked up on it. So I opened it up and I've been having fun ripping stuff out of it. Like it's a fun open. Nostalgic.
I think I have.
It's definitely.
I think I have I had the Val Kilmer Batman VHS.
That's
That's the
it.
only one I've got.
He's puzzling it out.
Look
Look at him.
you. Looks like Bierski.
That's
Cleaned up.
I wish I
Clean
looked like
shaven
Val
beard.
Kilmer. Are you kidding me? I'd have a lot more than 233 subs. Let me tell you.
Dude, you got to evolve the logo for every like.
Oh,
that's such a cool.
Hey,
That would
I'm
be so
100% doing it. So
Yeah,
this
that's
logo,
awesome.
the logo that I have now was kind of like I was talking to Chef. I was like, I need to do something different than the Squirtle drinking the lemonade. So I taught my sister-in-law is an artist. So I was talking to her about the idea, and she's like, "Oh, I'll draw some stuff for you, like commission some stuff." I was like, "All right, awesome." And then I'm like sitting around. I was like, "I'm just gonna do the first thing myself," and I did it, and I love it. Like the little eyes with the mustache and like the hot. I feel really good about it. So
I love it.
I need to get away from the Squirtle. I'm happy I did now. So it's
Well, let's set the goal. What's the final form?
so the first form is hopski, which is so like that's just one hop. I envision like maybe 2 or 3 hops, kind of like a execute kind of deal, and they're all going to have different faces, and like one's going to be happy, one's going to be mad, one might be like sleepy looking, and then we'll go to Fermentski, which will be
Fermentski.
so it'll just be like a big like keg with like a spigot on it with some like beer dripping out, because eventually I want Bierski to be a ghost Pokemon that lives inside of a mug. Yeah. So I feel like that's the way it like turns into a ghost Pokemon. So it'll go from Fermentski to Bierski, and Bierski will either be in like a Viking horn or like a mug, and then the beer will be the Pokemon.
So there's three.
I love it so
evolutions or 2 evolutions from the base. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the stretch goal? What are we getting to? Let's throw it down there.
What do you mean?
When are you evolving? When are we going to? When are we?
All right. So
first?
I think maybe I'll evolve into Fermentski like
1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
And then I'll evolve into Bierski at like 5K or like 2,500. Like it may never happen. Like 5K is like 1,000 sounds ridiculous. I was thinking like maybe 500 and 1,000, but like I'll go for it. Like I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. So it might be like a big thing years.
Well, according to the comments that John was reading, there's only more people, which means only more subs on YouTube.
True.
So the birth rate's really pushing pop numbers up. It's pulling sub numbers up.
That's great. I mean, listen, bring it on. I love it. So we'll see.
John, I was dying laughing when you were like, I'm curious about your guys' thoughts on this comment I read. And I was like, my brain was just hurt. I was like, somebody wrote this and thought,
this is it. Yes, 100%.
I just cracked this and I was like, oh my God.
I have another one. You want to hear it?
Absolutely.
I just wrote down a couple because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll talk about these at some point, but this is better than ever. The second one was usually the PSA 10 cost is about double what the raw cost of the card is. That's what I found is the normal PSA 10 premium for modern cards. If it's over double, I see that as an opportunity for a play. And if it's under, it means you're better off just selling raw. Double. There's a lot of cards that I grade PSA 10 that are not double the price, and I still grade them and sell them.
I mean, I guess I could see like if you're just getting into it and you're only following like big chases, maybe. But even double, I mean, double is like
double, no way.
Perfect case scenario, even in like modern hits. Like that's amazing. Unless it's like a Charizard or something.
Yeah.
But okay. But it's like, well, I'm just thinking like the other half is like you're better off selling it raw if you can't find a way to make 100% of your money back. It's like, what? Yeah. Good plan.
Really, a lot of raw cards are super liquid too. You throw it on TCG Player, price to sell, they move.
Well, yeah, I've never really gotten into raw. I don't want to ship them. That's literally the only reason. I was like, I just don't like shipping raw cards at all because I assume that every time I ship it, somebody's going to find something I either didn't see or it's actually going to get like a crease or something's going to happen. And it's like, I just wasted all the time mainly for like a $10 card at most, probably realistically, like I'd be in like the Nichols Gold Pokemon, like here go my $3 like singles out the door. Like, I don't know.
No, check into a TCG player for really. I've been doing it. I have about 350 sales on there. I mean, it's pretty good. The stuff move if you price it to sell, it moves. Especially if you have a car that grades for sure a 9. Like just
You're
basically
doing the envelope
right?
shipping because I remember I briefly went into a little bit of a rabbit hole on it, but I never really. I don't know. It just seemed like a ton of work. Yeah, that's insane.
I just
I think I have
did
the same color.
card saver with envelope for a little while, and that seemed to work.
I like shipping.
That's not bad, yeah.
I like it
I
because
take
64 cents. Boom. Done.
card saver, envelope, and then I take a piece of white printer paper and I like fold the card saver in that, and then it's a regular size envelope. So then once I put the card saver in with that like little package with I fold that over and then I use the label, so it ends up being like a 6x4 kind of size, because I didn't know just to buy 6x4 when I bought those. Now I do. So I'm just eating through those, trying to get through that. But yeah, I have no problem shipping singles. I'm actually really putting my nose down to the single game right now, trying to get.
Yeah, me too.
I was talking to Ponga, and I was like, I literally have money sitting on my table that's just sitting there staring at me, not doing anything, and I'm tired of it. So I'm just trying to put everything I have. I have a huge sub coming back tomorrow. A lot of Hidden Fates. 37 out of 39 PSA 10 Hidden Fate full art. So like I'm so happy. Whole Evolution line score. Like I'm feel good about it. So I'm just like trying to push shit out now. Yeah.
What's the I guess for all of you do sell those. What's like the cheapest single you'll sell?
Okay, so
for me, or like $1.99 or $1.49, I think was the cheapest.
I'll do a quarter, but here's why. I have it set where they have to, if they spend $5, they get free shipping.
So it forces them. But I'm sure you hate the guy who's like, nope, I'm coming in 75 cents strong.
That's fine. If they buy a card for 75 cents, no problem. They get charged $2
for the shipping. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So like I mean, it doesn't beat, obviously if you go to a convention, like a Collecticon, have a binder of singles, it's straight cash, hand, done. That's the best way, period. But TCG player, you price it to sell, it does move. And then obviously if it's light played, I wouldn't even bother with it. I only do modern on TCG player. I don't do any vintage because your light play might be different from this person's light play, and it gets sticky. And then that's the only time I ever had a complaint. Someone said, "Hey, I sold one vintage card, had a complaint. I said, here's take the money. The card's worth $10. And I was done with vintage on TCG player. And then you throw a little business card in there.
Yeah, I do that for all my eBay sales. I'm running out. I'm like, it was printed. It's like it's basically a PSA OC grade because like the back, I did the front and the back, but the back was shifted way over. So it's like, as long as they still get the QR code, that's all I care about. But do you see that as like something that's actually like scalable? Like, actually, let me take that back. I know it's scalable, but like, is it something that you're actually like putting in time to try and scale, or are you just trying to get to a point where it's like a well-oiled machine where it's like, I know about how much volume I do on this, and I'm happy if it doesn't go up as long as it doesn't go down? Like, is it something you're actually trying to like really pump up numbers with? Because I know Nick's the only one I know that I followed like a little bit more heavily of like, wow, this dude is selling like so many cards on TCG player.
I've done 350 sales, which is, for me, it's a big number, but for someone, they do that like in a day. I don't know. Obviously if you're taking in that many things, you gotta have a whole operation for that, right? Like,
right.
But we all open up packs or, so it's a good way to kind of like, see, I remember back when the hobby was absolutely on fire, I was selling my organized bulk for just regular uncommons for $70 for 1,000. I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, take it. Now it's like, what's it back to now? Like $5 or $10? If $10, I don't even think it's $10.
If they're even buying it, I don't know. I don't
if they're even buying, like you said.
Yeah.
Like I usually just do it to like, get some money back, right? But now it's like, I don't even know if you can, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
No, it's interesting because I've never dove into it. I never really cared. I was just like the sheer amount of cardboard that I waste that I've started saving a lot more stuff. But before, dude, it was straight into like the trash can or the recycle bin. I didn't care what it was. If it wasn't a hit, like it was just going in the trash because I was like, I don't want to hold on to all this stuff. Not the best move.
Oh
by
my
the way.
god! You were throwing Pokemon cards away.
So many, dude. I didn't because I started opening modern. I didn't like care.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm just like opening this for fun, and if I get a hit, cool. If I don't, like, oh, that was a good time. But like now it's like, oh, I've got some cards that are like, you know, a couple years old now that I put back that I thought were cool, and you know, maybe they've gone up to like $6, but maybe when I opened it, they were like 80 cents. You know, so it's like little stuff like that. I'm trying to like put it back so I can go back and go, I wonder if I should grade anything. What is this doing now? But yeah, the amount I was throwing every single bit of bulk I had away, like 100%.
Does anybody have a solution for the Japanese bulk? I still haven't found one. I can't do anything with Japanese bulk.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. So a website called Safari Zone, they're paying right now $15 for 1,000 uncommon, total common - uncommon rare counts, 15 for 1,000. So essentially 1.5 cents per card. Total hollow count, regular and reverse hollow, $40 per 1,000. So it's 4 cents per card.
That's where I saw my bulk.
I saw mine at Cape Fear. That's in Wilmington, Java. But I think don't quote me, but I feel like the price might be better than that. But I don't know because Safari Zone is so huge, so I feel like that would be inaccurate. But I don't know.
Yeah, but I buy my modern from there, so I just
So I mean, like Java said, like for some cards, it's like honestly, organizing bulk doesn't take long. It really doesn't. You can knock it out fast, and it's just it's really just kind of a kickback. You get money back from opening your stuff, but some cards, obviously, like if it's a hollow Mewtwo, you're not like I'm sure Java knows. He pulls the cards out that like, hey, I can sell this for $2. You know, he pulls those out. The more popular Pokemon hollows or reverse hollows sells them themselves. But like some of the stuff that's like doesn't move, ship them right to them.
Yeah.
Like still, they pay 25 cents per pin. Like, why not?
Yeah.
One
got
thing
like
that
5 cases of Dragon Ball Super Bulk if anybody's buying that. It's already ready to go. I'll mail it out all day.
One thing that I was really surprised about is up at the store area, I have like a 5-row that just has modern bulk in it for people to like fill out their decks and stuff, and that does pretty well. But I put dividers in there so that the divider shows like which energy you're going into for the bulk. So it's a little more, categorized. So many kids apparently pull the divider and try to buy like the energy card on it. And so I was like, I've been throwing away all these energy bricks, and apparently kids want to buy energies. So I took a stack of energy bricks up there and put them in there for like $3 or whatever. Yeah. And it's just like, people will buy like the weirdest. I mean, I guess they need it for their decks if they don't have.
Do they buy hollow energies at all? Is there like any sort of premium at all? Have you like noticed that?
I've tried with the ones from. Was it 151 that had the hollow energies?
I don't think it was 150. I know which one you're talking about, but I don't think it was 150.
How about prize packs?
Oh, with the Cosmos
there you go.
In the
cards. the Cosmos energies. It was I can't remember because I pulled a lot of those and I opened a Silver Tempest. Was it Silver Tempest?
I'm gonna look right now. I sold one not that long ago.
It
was 151.
Yeah, 151.
Was it? Was it 151? Okay.
Yeah.
I might have sold a couple of those for like a couple bucks when it first came out.
Yeah.
The last one I sold was for $1.49.
There you go.
You think jumbo cards are gonna be popular one day in the future, like to grade them and stuff?
I don't know. Depends.
It depends on what it is. The old school the old vintage jumbos, I think, are super cool, and I mean they're very expensive depending on which ones you get.
Yeah, they are.
But as far as like modern jumbo cards, I don't know. They're just not really special to me, so I can't confidently be like I could see a market for that because I just don't. First off, like I mean, yeah, maybe there's probably going to be a premium because I'm assuming it's very hard to get a 10 on the jumbo card. I could be way off base, but usually those are the ones in like the big hard plastic, like whatever collections that they sell. So I would imagine you could probably get some pretty low pop ones, but I think the vintage like promo Japanese jumbos maybe or something like that would probably be worth a lot more, but I don't know.
I think they're framed real nice. They'll sell. Like if you put them in a frame. I've seen people put them in regular picture frames and like put them in their house as like the family pictures kind of. I've seen some of those. They're like on the wall, but if somebody did like a nice frame or something, you might be able to move it that way. But I don't know.
I hear Degens just buys oversized cards.
I just feel like they're too easy to get. Like that's why that's why I can't see value going like crazy. I mean,
yeah,
I could be
promos
that,
just in collection boxes, but
yeah.
So the only one I have one that I kind of just I want to get a graded one day just because it's the Rayquaza from Hidden Fates.
Okay, the big shiny one.
Yeah, I have that like in like but I don't even know, like I know you can buy like a big card saver. So I was like, man, like, how are you
a big sleeve?
Yeah, they have them. That's wild, huh?
I have one. Where is it?
I want to send one in, but I don't even know like the whole grading fee. Yeah, like I can even see those going up for something one day, like the 25th anniversary jumbo cards. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
It's a good question because I think it's got to be something. It's got to have like a cool, like you got to have a reason to want to have a match. Like 25th anniversary, that makes sense to me. Or like Rayquaza, just because it's Rayquaza, like that makes sense to me. Like it's a specific art, but like a general like jumbo card, I don't think it being jumbo matters. Hold on, say it again, Chef.
I said what I'm looking at sucks right now.
Pikachu's cool.
Yeah,
you can always get away with Pikachu.
Lugia is kind of cool.
That's a sweet card.
Yeah,
that's from Crown Zenith. That's kind of
cool. Ooh, see,
there you go.
I just graded that in a 10.
You did?
So yeah, for the not
the card, right?
Big one, but just the card. But yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask you what you sold it for if it was the jumbo. I was like,
no, I wish it was the jumbos are cool. Like you can grade stuff like that. Like that's awesome.
Definitely. I don't know. Like I figured you see little kids running around with them, like playing with them. Yeah. I was like, oh, like I wonder one day if like I don't know.
Pikachu's kind of cool. They're kind of cool.
Oh, I do have. I will show you guys this. Why not? This is funny. So on my bachelor party, my relatives, like they knew I was like, hardcore collecting Pokemon cards, and at the straw market in the Bahamas. I think I've shown this once or twice. This thing's wild.
See it. Yeah, I love that,
awesome.
bro.
You're getting such like Josh old card shop vibes right now.
Yeah, for real, big time. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
That's great.
Too funny.
Yeah, that's sick.
That needs to follow you everywhere.
I bought this for like $5.
Worth every penny.
My mother-in-law bought me Pokemon socks and whiskey socks for like Christmas, and I was like,
I love
that's
that.
it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're done here. I'll see you next year.
Right. We're going for it. Boom.
Oh, that's awesome. Those better come to Jersey with you. Fellas, I am going to tap out. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm going to probably close it down as well.
Yeah. So I hope everyone has themselves a fantastic evening.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, dude. This is this is fantastic. Out of nowhere live, like I'm all about it.
Yeah, I love that. I love the call-in.
We might try and make the community call-ins maybe a regular thing, so we'll see.
I love that, and I love the trivia, man. Good stuff. Good stuff, John.
We open one more pack.
Oh, your pack. Go for it.
Open your pack.
Your pack.
Let him open a prize pack just to end it. I feel like that's fitting.
Yeah, go for it.
He needs it.
No, it only takes
that's
one.
Up to you.
Yeah, this is a new set, so this is technically one again.
Yeah.
He's like, this drawer is feeling lighter than the last time I opened it.
Hit the Zard this time.
Come on.
Dude, how cool would that be if that's like how he ends it?
That'd be crazy.
It only takes one.
Hey, if you get a hit on this, you have to grade the jumbo like this year.
Come on.
Come on.
Don't give us the hammer.
Do it now.
No, it's not good. There it is.
So much suspense.
All trainers. What the heck?
It only takes.
I'll always think of that sound whenever someone mentions prize packs now. Just simply am not right.
It's it.
Dude, I never had a pack with all trainers in it. Like what the heck?
It's
Yeah,
like
God pack. God pack.
Clip it, error pack. Error collectors hate him.
reverse
All
God
right,
pack.
one more.
Right?
I need a Pokemon in that. One more.
Thanks for having us on, Java. This was a good time, dude.
This is it. though.
Yeah, thank you, Java. Big time, bro.
No
This is
problem.
it. This is it for real. I need to get one Pokemon.
I give an all trainer pack.
For real, for real.
Bring back the sumo packs.
This is the one.
This is it.
Don't be crushing hammer. No crushing hammer. All right.
Okay, no hammer.
I mean, 2
Cool
packs.
energy.
Come on. Oh,
I
Articuno.
love that one. Yeah.
Good one.
Oh.
Leon.
All
It
right.
makes me honestly the fact that I've probably opened up now. I think probably
about-
close to 30 of these. I kind of feel like I should just start selling them because it's kind of odd. Like,
Yeah, sell
I mean,
it.
like usually
Search.
I should start getting some hits. I'm kind of going like, all right,
away.
like,
Maybe they're weighable.
You're
No,
at
they're not
$250
weighable,
in this stream by itself right now.
listen to this. I weighed all of them, and I've weighed these before in the past. They can't be weighed. If one, I will say, if one is like extraordinary heavy, like very heavy, like very very heavy, then there's 2 hits in there because that's happened to me before where I've gotten 2 hits. I'm like, what the heck, like. But yeah, honestly, this is the coldest I've ever been on these. I usually hit one out of every 30, but
Well,
pretty bad.
John was like, you're not ripping 30 packs on me right now.
It's pretty bad. Like this is, like I said, this is the worst I've ever done with prize packs. Like the worst, and they're not good.
All right, guys. So go out and buy them next week when they go down and people see this video. They're like, you know what? This is
when they drop back down to sub 9.
the $9. Yeah.
All right,
guys.
everyone.
All right,
Take it
any
easy,
guys
guys.
feel
Good night,
lucky?
boys.
We'll see ya.
All right.
See you, father. Stop ripping packs.
Yeah.
Have a
All
good
right,
night,
Pokemon
fellas.
tonight for sure.
man.
All of them.